Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
Oh my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world,
Oh, there he
Patrick
is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common and Chef here with Mike Napolitano, ready for an awesome Thursday night show. So much good stuff in the break room. We are down to the final 14 boxes in the 1 and 4, and we have 11 headliners left, Mike. 11 headliners in 14 boxes. 7 are photoed. That includes a Lionel Messi licensed jersey, retail value over $4,000 on the Messi autographed licensed jersey. We also have a couple of speed flexes, the Jerome Bettis and Kyren Williams dual signed ripped Rams and Notre Dame speed flex, a Russell Wilson speed flex, Taylor Swift still in the break room.
Yeah.
I'm feeling 22 tonight. We have some great stuff in the Vault series. Brock Bowers, AJ Brown, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, all on speed flexes in that awesome series. 4 boxes to go in the Diamonds. Got a Justin Jefferson still available. Mini helmets, 5 boxes left. 3 total headliners. 2 of them are photoed. A lot of good stuff in the break room. The Mix It Up Sport with the Brady drawing. 13 boxes left. We got 7 total headliners. 6 of them are photoed. Also Thirsty Thursday. If you buy 6 or more break spots, really it's 5 or more break spots. You select the jersey with the 6th one. You get that spot for free. Cannot wait to get started. How you feeling? Tim Anderson jersey, ready to take a punch tonight?
Well, I wore it because we no longer have Jose Ramirez on the board. We had him a couple weeks ago, so
Yeah.
I'm safe.
Yes.
But I was saying this earlier. I should have worn this on opening day because they were playing the Angels, but I was excited to wear my Southside jersey again, so I'm wearing the Tim Anderson now. But I found some stains on here, and this hasn't been worn in a long time, so I'm not sure what these are. But you know what? It's
That's
old
okay.
It's old news anyways.
It's baseball. It's
And-
supposed to have some stains on your jersey.
Yeah, this one might be a mustard stain. That's acceptable.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Everything-
ketchup and mustard, hot dog. You know, makes sense.
But I still have not repeated a jersey. We're
Okay,
still going
good.
strong.
Good.
I still haven't made that list of what I've worn yet, so maybe I'll slip up here or there. But
I
so
love
far,
it.
so good.
Yeah, I have repeated my jerseys far too many times, but this one has been repeated a lot, the Mahomes one in particular. So we'll get the show started, guys. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Let's see, 3 and a 3, 6 will do. The lowest amount possible, which will make us go quicker through the breaks. 6 on the dice roll.
6 for the 6 p.m.
Heading on up, 6 for the 6 p.m. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what the chase is tonight. We got Practice Squad, we got jerseys, college, vault, diamonds, minis, multi-sport mixer, and the 1 in 4 as the possible options for the chase item of the show. We have got ourselves, here's a good one. It's going to be really good regardless. The vault.
Yeah.
The vault. I know you guys are always Speed Flex obsessed. The place with the most Speed Flexes and the most photoed headliners total is the vault. 14 headliners in 25 boxes. 11 of them are photoed, by the way. So I think every Speed Flex is left. Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, AJ Brown, Brock Bowers, all on Speed Flexes. Here's that quick look at that vault series. The Brock Bowers is absolutely filthy.
Yeah.
Absolutely filthy. So come and get. Actually, Michael Strahan did get pulled. Excuse me. The only photoed headliner gone is Michael Strahan. All the other Speed Flexes are left, though.
But even though there's one Speed Flex missing, it's almost like you have another Speed Flex there with that Brian Urlacher Hydro Authentic. Hydro Authentic. That's crazy.
That's cool. What's up, Charles Nelson?
How's it going?
Our best buddy Charles in the chat. What's going on, Charles? Rumor has it, Charles, that Mike wants to go to the Beach Boys concert with you.
I do. I heard about this Riot Fest, and I'm probably gonna go all 3 days. I went to 2 days last year. So
we told Charles that we're not paying for his flight, so you better figure out how to get here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm broke.
Yeah, right? Aren't we all?
Yeah.
So that 1 in 4, real quick, by the way, which I mentioned, the Messi licensed jersey. We got the Kareem jersey, Russell Wilson Speed Flex, the Bettis and Kyron Williams Speed Flex. The Ric Flair belt's still out there, by the way. Awesome series in there. You're the other Dom,
I am
apparently.
the other Dom. The Dom with the mustache.
Dom with the mustache. All right, so Chase is the vault. Let me input that. We do have one pre-fill in the mini helmets. Let's see. Any personals, Mike?
Nah, nothing that I've seen.
I think that the Kyle Bridges was done. AJ Green rep.
That looks like it.
All right, so mini double coming up. Then we'll probably do a tour of the break page. Mini double number 12. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. That'll leave us with only 3 minis left in the series, guys. So Lindsay Nahupi, Michael Lepre, Christopher Miles, all in this break. We might actually start with the mooning right off the bat, Mike.
Ooh.
Mooning at 6:10 p.m. Nice and early.
It's early, but yeah.
And get him started early.
They were talking about Robbie's moonings earlier this morning.
By
so they
they,
just
you mean
missed it.
just Charles Nelson.
Probably just Charles Nelson.
Charles Nelson.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that cares about Robbie shaking his butt in the moonings. So just to clarify, just Charles was talking about it. 6 and 23.
I wasn't going to call out any names, but...
Right? Yeah, 6 and 28, excuse me. 6 and 28. So we'll get 6 and 28. You know, comment last night, if Dom had pulled the message, he was going to FaceTime you live on the air. Oh, well, good news that we only have 14 boxes left. I have a feeling that Messi's coming off the board tonight, Mike.
I was saying that all day. I was like, if Common's in the break room tonight at 6, that Messi's coming out.
Yes. Well, it's a psychological thing with our customers. Usually you'll find that if it's 15 boxes left or less, and there's a mega item in there, they start chasing. So we're right at that threshold, the 15 boxes, actually under it with 14 boxes left exactly.
And usually when there's about 15 boxes left, you'll notice that the headliners have gone kind of with the flow of the breaks. So usually you have a 30-box break, right, in a series, and 15 of them are headliners. So when you get down to about 15 boxes, you have about 7 or 8 headliners. We have 11 in that series.
Yes, 11 and 14.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good,
that's
guys.
That's insane.
That is pretty good. 6 times on the way for our mini helmets. Also have good ratios. 3 and 5 chance at a headliner. 5 and 6. Christopher Miles has the NFC North. Michael Lepre in the NFC South. Christopher Miles, NFC East. Christopher also has the NFC West. The Warren Moon Rave resides in the West. Lindsay Nahupi, AFC North and AFC South. Christopher Miles, AFC East. And also the AFC West where the Champ Bailey mini is. So actually, Chris has all of the headliner spots here, Mr. Miles.
Ooh.
It's not bad. If a headliner comes out, Christopher wins it. Given there's a 3 and 5 chance, I mean, Matt says he'll win at least one of these. Most likely. We'll find out. Box 6 coming up. Hey, here we go. Right off the bat, it's a mooning in your face, Christopher Miles. You're going to get a mooning from me, and you're going to like it. Hall of Fame 06. Beetlejuice. It's Warren Moon in the house. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. The first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 9-time Pro Bowler. Also, he was great in Canada. 5-time Grey Cup champion. Couple Grey Cup MVPs. You take his NFL and Canada passing yards, Mike. Top 6 all-time in passing yards.
That's incredible. And I feel like he doesn't get talked
mooning
about
right
enough.
there. The smallest mooning I've ever seen, says Ryan.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because
Nice and tiny, just a little mini mooning. I love that. So
That's awesome.
I want to see what Common will do if it flies in the room like the other morning with Rip. What happened with that, by the way? I saw the recap, and I
my
didn't get
God.
a chance to go back and watch.
So there was a fly in the room, and I knew it was here. I was like, we'll just continue with the show. It's buzzing around or whatever. But Rip stops the whole show because it was kind of bothering him. It was getting all up in his face, and I was like,
Rip.
And I was like, all right, like that's fair. But slowly but surely, the fly made its way over here, and we may or may not have taken the Mother's Day cards.
Oh no!
They were still in the envelopes.
Oh no!
So I smacked him on this wall actually over here. We wiped the wall down, but the envelope itself was not salvageable. It had fly guts all over it. So we got rid of the envelope. The card itself was fine. The whoever received that card, I think, had like a gift card in there. So everybody got their prizes doled out without any fly guts.
We're good.
But rest in peace to that fly. It's probably
Awesome.
still in this garbage can over here.
Good to know.
Unless it got cleaned out.
I'm not going near that garbage
Yeah,
can.
I know.
Hey, the second box of the minis is also a headliner.
Oh,
It is Champ Bailey on the Salute to Service mini helmet. 12-time Pro Bowler, more than any cornerback in the history of the NFL. The most passes deflected, defended ever. Nice mini there, Christopher Miles. Champ Bailey. Double up with those spots. I mean, he did have 5 spots, and he got 2 wins and 2 headliners. I mean, with 5 spots, you get 2 headliners. Money well spent, Mr. Miles.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, guys, says Chris. Funny to watch Rip with that fly, says Charles. What's the move, Spenny Hardaway? The move for me is the 1 and 4, the mixed it up multi-sport, or the vault, or the practice squad. So if you're just a football fan and you want to get the best of just football items, you probably head to the vault immediately. If you have a little bit less money to spend as a football fan, then you head to the practice squad. If you're an all sports fan, 1 and 4, mix it up, are the no-brainer. So those 4, I would say, in particular, are the ones I recommend tonight's show.
I'd say even if you're not an all sports fan, if you're just looking for something of value to trade, I mean, the Taylor Swift CD and the Lionel Messi, I mean, you're going to have a pretty penny in your pocket. And if that's not your forte, if you're not a Swiftie and if you're not a soccer fan, football, then you can flip that.
Or you could give the jersey to me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And give yourself some spending money to get a bunch of other, maybe it's football, maybe you're a hockey guy, maybe you're a baseball guy.
With that Messi jersey, you can buy a dog. Actually, you can buy 2 dogs.
Honestly, yeah.
Enrich the family with some dogs, right? I hope I win that, Brady, when the Mix It Up closes. Are Emmett and Irvin still there in the practice squad? Michael Irvin Authentic is still left. The Emmett Smith football did get pulled. So, yes, we do have Michael Irvin left, but no Emmett Smith in that practice squad. Spenny Hardaway. And actually, speaking of what's left and what series are good and what's the move, I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys a top-to-bottom rundown of everything we got going on, and you guys can choose for yourselves, I guess, right? So we'll get started with the quad box break in the vault. This is the Chase wheel spin for the night. This is a full-size Authentic and full-size rep mixer, mostly Authentic helmets, a few reps sprinkled in, a lot of the reps getting those bonus gift cards or vault keys with them. So we have ourselves, as far as photo headliners, Bob Greasy with the 17-0 inscription, only starting quarterback that can inscribe that in football history. Bo Jackson Speed Flex, one of the best athletes ever on a Speed Flex. How about that, Raider Nation? we could have our second mooning of the night, perhaps. The salute to service with that beautiful light green ink, the Hall of Fame quarterback for the Seahawks, that Brian Urlacher helmet that we were oohing and eyeing and gushing over. Beautiful hydro lid. Brian Urlacher, one of the best linebackers of all time. That orange for the Bear helmet with the blue ink, perfect. Jamar Chase, the Triple Crown last year. Most receiving yards, catches, and touchdowns. Beautiful autograph. Again, beautiful orange ink. Very expensive autograph for the superstar receiver. We have the greatest Lion King of all time. It's Hamor Mufasa. It is Barry Sanders with the Lion King inscription. In my opinion, the best running back ever. And I'm a Bears fan. I love Walter Payton, but man, Barry Sanders, the dude is different. We got the Baker Mayfield rave. Let's rave about that thing. Beautiful red helmet with the white ink. The toughest quarterback in the league, in my opinion, right now. Baker Mayfield. A.J. Brown on the speed flex. One of the best receivers in the NFL. Borderline top 5. The Super Bowl champion. Maybe, just maybe, the best tight end in football. George Kittle. If not number 1, he's certainly in the top 3. And if Kittle's not 1 and Kelsey's not 1, then it's certainly Brock Bowers, who, by the way, broke the rookie record for receiving yards by a tight end. Beautiful rib Brock Bowers speed flex. You could pair in the quad, by the way. You get the AFC West in the quad. You want a Brock Bowers speed flex, which is a custom rib flex in the ballpark of $1,500. You tack on the Bo Jackson speed flex. Then you tack on a Bo Nix Rave Authentic. You're looking at north of $3,000 in value for less than $400. That great young quarterback, Bo Nix. Closer look at that Brock Bowers rip speed flex with the Raiders skull. That thing is absolutely sick. Here's that ripped A.J. Brown speed flex. The sort of dark green with the white clouds coming out. Here's that Brian Urlacher Hydro 54 on the back. That is absolutely clean for Urlacher. We have 3 secondary headliners left too. Frank Gore, Chris Johnson, Jameson Williams. Currently a 14 and 25 chance at a headliner in that vault. A lot of options to double up. A lot of options to quadruple up here.
Yeah.
AFC West in particular, guys. NFC West is Moon and Kittle, for example.
Yeah.
So options across the board in there. Mix It Up break. The Mix It Up multi-sport mixer. Let me just clarify something for the peanut gallery in the back, Mike.
Ooh.
Every entry in a top spot drawing for a ripped Tom Brady speed flex at the conclusion of the series.
Yes.
So you buy in a double box break, you get 2 spots. Single gets you 1. There's 240 total spots. This is a speed flex worth over $3,000. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. Now with only 13 boxes left, this drawing could happen tonight.
Keywords, every single spot is an entry. And then also at the conclusion of the series, we got to close it out before we do the drawing.
Correctamundo. Of the 13 boxes left, we have 6 photoed headliners and 7 total. The names, Mike, are really good. Dan Marino on a mini helmet. The best football player to never win a Super Bowl, Dan the Man Marino.
Yeah.
Manny Machado, one of the best third basemen in baseball. Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback ever on the authentic. Dr. J. Julius Irving, the OG great dunker on that Sixer jersey. Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett on the autographed Boston Celtic basketball. One of the top 5 power forwards of all time. Then we got a Shaquille O'Neal jersey. One of the most well-known athletes. One of the, truly, when it comes to basketball players, given that he's all over TV, he's in commercials. I mean, outside of Michael Jordan, maybe LeBron James might be the most recognizable basketball player of all time. That's how popular Shaq is,
Probably.
outside of a handful of those other legends.
That's a whole lot more than I expected.
Exactly right. We got the Pete Rose, secondary headliner, the late, great Pete Rose. Most hits ever in baseball history. Not even a photoed headliner. That's how good that Mix It Up is.
That would be a timely hit. He was just reinstated by the MLB that he's eligible for.
He's eligible for the Hall of Fame. So hopefully he gets in. Should have got in earlier, but that's a whole nother can of worms that we could talk about.
Yeah.
Practice squad. You want to talk about good headliner ratios? 16 boxes left, 10 headliners left, 8 of them are photoed. And actually, wait for this, guys. Here's the real catch. 7 of these 16 boxes are full-size, authentic photoed headliners. full-size authentic photoed headliners. 7 of the last 16 boxes, including Michael Irvin, one of the all-time great receivers, Ed Reed, maybe the best safety ever, Steve Smith Sr., 8th all-time in receiving yards. Pretty rare auto in the break room. James Harrison, terrific defensive star for the Steelers. Marshall Faulk on that clean, lunar authentic, top 10 running back of all time. Then Aiden Hutchinson, one of the best young pass rushers in the NFL. You tack on J.J. Watt with the mini, also available. Then how about Warren Sapp and Steve McMichael, Mongo, we call him here in Chicago. R.I.P. to Mongo here recently.
Yep.
Got some double-up options in here as well, of course. For example, let's see. James Harrison, Ed Reed in the AFC North. Pretty sweet double-up for me. Steve Smith probably pairs with Warren Sapp, the secondary headliner. A lot of options, guys. Get your spots. Let's knock out this break. Marshall Faulk and J.J. Watt pair as well. You get 2 authentic photoed headliners for less than $100 when they're worth usually north of $1,000, those 2 helmets combined. So, yeah, pretty good value in there.
Yes, Adam, Messi and Russell Wilson are still available in that can't miss one.
We'll just put it yes for him. He doesn't listen
gotcha.
with audio. So I'll get to that 1 and 4 in a second. We're burying the lead. Opposite of what we should do in journalism. 4 boxes left. Justin Jefferson on that Rave helmet. Maybe the best receiver in the league. It's him or Jamar Chase, certainly. 1 in 4 chance the next box features the Jay Jettas in that diamond break. And here's that 1 in 4. The one I recommend the most. It's not technically the last. I think there's minis and jerseys to go over, but of the big series, save the best for last, perhaps, Mike.
Right.
Lionel Messi, retail value on Fanatics.com for an autographed Messi jersey, and I'll pull it up later in the show, $4,500. We're talking about the greatest soccer player of all time, probably, and 14 boxes left to be exact, Adam. 14, unless there's one that's off the ticker, but I mean, maybe we can count them. Can you count those, Mike? I know the board says 14. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff left. Not many boxes left. Messi's got the most goals and assists combined in soccer history, the most goal contributions in the World Cup, the most Ballon d'Ors, the great Lionel Messi. We do have still Taylor Swift available. Is it 14 or 13? 14. So 14 left, Adam. But 11 and 14 chance at a headliner. We still have, besides Taylor Swift, probably maybe the best basketball player ever, if we count high school, college, and the pros. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Guy was amazing. Also got the most MVPs ever, 6 on the licensed jersey in NBA history. Taylor Swift, one of the most iconic singers. Then how about this helmet? This ripped Kyron Williams, Jerome Bettis, 2 terrific running backs, half Rams, half Notre Dame with the play like a champion on the back of the helmet inscription that is super, super clean. Russell Wilson with the quad rip speed flex. The old school and the new school Seahawks, the Broncos, and Wisconsin for the 10-time Pro Bowl quarterback. One of the best dual threat QBs ever, Russell Wilson. We do have that Trae Young ball, one of the best point guards in the NBA. And then, of course, it's Ric Flair on that beautiful autographed belt. We still got 4 secondary headliners. Bruce Smith, NFL's all-time sack leader, not even good enough to be a photo headliner. How about that?
Yeah.
Fernando Tatis Jr., one of the best young players in baseball. We got the Truth Paul Pierce and the Answer Allen Iverson, 2 awesome, early 2000s basketball players as secondary headliners.
The Truth and the Answer. I like that.
Right? That's
a nice
their
pairing
nicknames, right? It just flows well.
You can win them both if you have the basketball spot and a double up.
You can actually double up in all the spots, by the way. I mean, 2 speed flexes for $408. The customized flex is probably in the ballpark of around $3,000 combined in value, give or take, Mike. Could be a little less, could be a little more, but for $3,000 or $400, I mean, you get the Messi and the Taylor Swift, you could be looking at north of $5,000 to the right buyers in value for less than $500.
I was talking
So-
about that all week, dude. What do you think is more, the Messi jersey or the Taylor Swift?
It's the Messi based on what I looked online. but-
However,
you never know.
depends on who you're selling it to,
Depends
right?
on who you're
Because
selling
if you're
it
selling
to.
it to a Swiftie, they may pay 10 times price, right?
They might.
Like,
So
they're crazy about that stuff.
you want to
So
get
soccer
both
fans,
of
though.
those. We're all crazy. I know
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, we
crazy
are.
as a
Yeah.
soccer fan.
I can say that. I'm the pot calling the kettle, right?
Right? We got 6 boxes left in the college. 4 of them have bonus gift cards with the boxes. We also have 4 headliners left. 2 of them are photoed. CD Lamb, a top 5 receiver in the league, on that Boomer Sooner Oklahoma authentic. And how about that red, beautiful Steve Smith Sr., one of the best receivers ever, on that clean Utah lid. 2 photoed headliners. We got 2 secondary, LaShawn McCoy. And then, of course, another mooning, Warren Moon. We could have 3 moonings tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Could be a mooning kind of night in the break room tonight. We have the practice squad singles up. We got the vault single, the diamond single. Jerseys, we're down to the last 10 jerseys. We got a Mike Singletary secondary and 2 photoed headliners, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Brett Favre, the only guy to win 3 straight MVPs in NFL history. And, of course, Roger the Dodger Staubach, the Cowboy Hall of Fame quarterback in there. Mini helmets, we have likely going to be 1 double and 1 single. We now have an Aaron Jones secondary headliner left in those mini helmets. So get your spots, guys. Let me know what you want to rock and roll with. I can tell you guys for a fact, all the vaults will go tonight. 5 to go in the double, 5 to go in the quad, and 4 to go in the single. All of those will go. I also think that 1 and 4 is going to go. The single is only 3 to go. That one's definitely coming up. So let me know what you want to break. Let's have some fun tonight. I'll ask you, Mike, what's the item, maybe 2 or 3, that you really want to see tonight? What sticks out in your head?
So I haven't given this one enough love based on that question that Rip has asked me as well on our morning shows. It's the Brock Bowers for me because you know me, I'm a Haunt fan, right? Just the same as you. I love to see that skull artwork, and on the side of that helmet, it looks like he's ripping off the mask to show the skull face. I mean, that is just so sick on the artwork right there. But I will say, I said Messi earlier in the week. My guess is we're going to be seeing the Messi very soon, so that would be my my second pick. I even hate saying that as a second pick because it deserves first, right?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And that's a 4-spot double box break, by the way, for the vault that we're trying. Then we have the traditional double box break, and we have the traditional quad box break in the vault as well as options for you guys. Then we have the traditional vault single, too. Yeah, Brock Bowers is one of my top 2 helmets. For me, it's kind of hard to pick between the Brock Bowers and the Kyren Williams and Jerome Bettis ripped Speed Flex, but I do really like the Messi jersey. Obviously, you guys have seen me talk about Messi. You've seen, the intros. You guys know it's my favorite soccer player ever. I would have thought by now the jersey would be gone, but I'll say this: it's going to go tonight. It's going to go tonight, no doubt about that. You want to get that Messi jersey? We'll be on for at least 3 more hours, maybe 4, maybe 5, depending on how long the show goes. But between now and 9:30. This jersey is definitely going tonight. And it won't stop the show because there's 2 speed flexes, plus the jersey left, plus Taylor Swift, plus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. A lot of good stuff in here. Charles looking for the Brock Bowers, former UGA guy, says, watch out, Common. Might take that Messi jersey. I won't take it, but I want to.
Yeah.
I want to, man. I really do, Charles. Definitely want to see that Messi. 3 spots to go in that single, by the way. I'll drop that link in the chat. 1 in 4 single, 3 spots left. We got 30 people watching across all 3 platforms. That's Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Plenty of eyeballs to get these breaks done. Charles Nelson is an all-out Atlanta fan. Wants that Trae Young ball. There you go. Makes sense for you, Charles Nelson. Makes a lot of sense. So let's get that 1 in 4 cooking. I'm thinking that might be our next break, although the jersey break is 4 to go, Mike. That one is getting close. The diamond single is 5 to go.
Yeah.
So I'd get that diamond single, guys. Justin Jefferson as well could be coming up. What do you guys think? Let me put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break tonight? What would you guys like to break tonight? And let me pull up this jersey here because I say stuff and sometimes they don't always believe me. Again, YouTube or not YouTube, eBay, etc. There's various places, various prices.
Right.
We always say how much is something worth as much as someone's willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I just want to get you guys a rough idea of this Lionel Messi jersey, and just to know that I'm not, making anything up, because this is what the autographed Messi Argentina jersey is going for on Fanatics.com. $4,499.99, and you might notice it's out of stock. So it's not like they're having a hard time selling it. Out of stock.
Yeah.
Mike, on that Messi jersey.
You'd be surprised people are willing to pay that price tag for it enough to run them out of the
Jerseys.
inventory. Yeah.
But 204 is what you can get it for in that 1-in-4 single. Matthew DeMint wants that vault break. Let's do it, Matthew. If it's for the football people, if you're just a football fan, it's the vault, maybe the diamonds. They're all authentics. Jay Jetta's still left, of course. But everything on this graphic is left right now. Everything on the graphic is left. The only thing except for Michael Strahan. Everything else is left. You guys could still double up or quadruple up. For example, in the AFC West, we got ourselves Bo Jackson, Brock Bowers, Bo Nix, 3 AFC West photo headliners. We have the NFC West, Warren Moon could pair with George Kittle. That's a good option. NFC North, Brian Urlacher, Barry Sanders. Secondary headliner, Jameson Williams. By the way, Frank Gore's a secondary headliner. If that's a Niner, also pairs with the Moon and Kittle. The best time to play these breaks is early on in the series, Mike, when there's multiple chances to win multiple helmets in a double, a triple, and a quad, etc.
Yeah, I know some people like to wait till the ratios are great, but guess what, guys? When all those boxes are still available, that common saying, you've got an opportunity to double, triple, quadruple up more so than you would when we get down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, and if there's any Raider fans out there, now's your time. Because you can get 2 speed flexes in a vault double or a vault quad. Bo Jackson and Brock Bowers both. There's a new movie coming out. I saw. At least they're going to start casting people. I think Nicolas Cage as John Madden. And it's going to be, I think, who was Al Davis? I'm trying to remember who it was. But there's going to be a Raider movie coming out.
Interesting. Okay.
Raider fans, it's your time. Charles wants the jerseys. The jerseys.
3 to go.
Those are coming up for sure, Charles. I mean, $28 for Christian Bale.
Christian Bale's
that's right.
in there. Oh,
Christian Bale as Al Davis. You're right, Ty Percival. So, kind of Raiders are hot right now. Get those items. Charles also wants to mix it up. I agree. Mix it up. 6 to go in that single. I'm guessing probably our next break is the jersey break. $28 a spot for Brett Favre, which he's got a documentary coming out. It's not a positive one. If you've seen the previews.
I was gonna say
It's not a puff piece. It's not The Last Dance with Michael Jordan where he's made to look good.
Nope. Well, even in that Last Dance, I mean, it was very they played to both sides to a little bit, but you could definitely tell who was there to talk about themselves and who was not.
Yes, MJ, the GOAT, baby. So only one person that could play Madden, Frank Caliendo, with the impersonations. Yeah. I know where Favre is. What's up, Shane? Shane Calamia in the house. He's a big-time Niner fan. We got a lot of Niners for him. Arguably the best current Niner, George Kittle, on that beautiful Lunar Authentic.
Brandon.
And then, of course, Brandon Combs. Yeah.
How's it going, my guy? That's my co-host on WRMN.
Former co-worker Brandon here at UA.
Yeah.
And real quick for Shane, I'll get to Brandon in a second. Let me get Shane here, our loyal customer, real quick. Shane, get that Steve Young in the mix it up, right? $59 for a Steve Young Authentic. That's got your name written all over it. How you doing, Brandon Combs?
Brandon, this is why I'm not doing the show notes. I'm busy.
He's busy working. Good to
I'll get him done at midnight.
Brandon's a good dude. Brandon Combs.
He's great.
Haven't heard from Brandon in a hot minute. Probably gearing up for the Bears season this year.
Yeah, we'll be talking a little bit about that.
He's a big-time Bears guy, Brandon Combs.
Brandon, he doesn't work here anymore. You could play in the break room.
He is allowed to play since he doesn't work here anymore.
The Brian Urlacher Hydro Authentic in the vault.
That is true. We always say employees can't play, but former employees can.
Brandon, you know you want to you want to get it and give it to me on Saturday, right? We'll have it for the show.
That's it.
Be a great little thing to throw on the desk, you know.
The Pat's lid is filthy. Yes.
Yeah.
This one is not yet been pulled.
That is not him, Ronnie. That is not,
Ronnie wishes.
That is not who that is.
So the Brady lid in front of me, in case you're wondering, guys, has not been pulled. It is a bonus prize at the end of the series. Rip Tom Brady Speed Flex, open at the conclusion of the series. So every entry has a chance at the Tom Brady helmet. So get your entries. Let's see Mr. Brady tonight. I know Ronnie and Sulaco might jump in. He wants to see that Brady Speed Flex.
We are closed out on the jerseys.
There we
thank
go.
you, Charles. Yes.
Charles is letting us know. Thank you, Charles.
He's always helping with the job, you know.
Oh, if I want an Urlacher, my wife would never let me give it away. That's her man and an instant divorce if I do, so you can have it. All right. That's fair. Well, I don't know if you know about Brandon's track record with divorces.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, wait a minute, Brandon. I don't know.
So,
I don't want to be responsible for this one.
We don't want the fourth one, Brandon. We love you, buddy. Want to make sure this one sticks.
Don't worry. I remember what you texted me the other night. You keep that Brian Urlacher, my guy.
Drop me a box number, guys, in the jersey single. I love you, Brandon. I'm just messing, brother. All love. Dudley Davis, Cody Metcalf, Ty Personal, Ryan McCall, Charles Nelson, and Eric Linnell. Who's got a box number? Box number for the jerseys. Wheel, says Charles. All right, Charles, wheel works.
They've been liking the wheel.
All right. Mini helmets, we pulled the last two photo headliners, Champ Bailey and Warren Moon. We do have an Aaron Jones secondary headliner left, though. Aaron Jones. All right, so jerseys out of 30. So let's spin that wheel. Rain delay for the Dogs. I'm sitting here scrolling. Is it raining in the Chicagoland area?
I think, yeah, it is starting.
Oh, man.
Say hi to Grant and Aaron for me.
It's 84 degrees, but raining.
And Nick. Nick should be there, too.
Gosh, crazy. 27. Let me see if we have 27 on the ticker. We do have 27. 27 coming up. All right, good luck, gentlemen. Let's have some fun in the playbook jerseys. 2-7. 5, 6. It's only 6 clicks tonight, so not a lot of clicking. We get right into these breaks. Cody Metcalf, you've got the NFC North. Eric Linnell, you're in the NFC South. NFC East is Dudley Davis. Eric's got the NFC West. Ty's got the AFC North. Ryan McCall, AFC South. It is Eric Linnell, AFC East, and Charles Nelson, AFC West. Good luck, everyone, says Ryan McCall. Good luck, guys.
Yeah.
27 coming up. 27 of 30. Oh, this is one we had for the first time recently. I like this one. It's a Super Bowl champion running back with the Colts.
Oh.
Not Edgerrin James. It was Joseph Adai.
Yeah.
That was the running back on that Super Bowl winning team against our Chicago Bears here.
Yeah.
Nice jersey. It's Beckett QR code. Ryan McCall. Congratulations, Rye. You've got yourself the Joseph Adai jersey. That is a nice hit indeed for Ryan. Joseph Adai. Really good stretch of Colt running backs. Marshall Faulk, who's in the practice squad on a Colt Authentic, by the way. Then they had Edgerrin James and then Joseph Adai. Now they got Jonathan Taylor. They've had Eric Dickerson in the past. Colt running backs are good. This guy, by the way, a winner, a BCS national champion with LSU, and a Super Bowl champion with the Colts, Joseph Adai. AFC South, respect the South, Ryan. AFC South for the win, indeed.
People are always hating on the South, but look at this. It's beautiful.
Wins, baby.
And I can even say that as a Bears fan. Mm-hmm. It brings bad memories, but you know what? This is going to bring you some nice new memories once you hang that up at home.
That's right. Good job, Rye. Joseph Adai. Ryan Adai. Ryan. How about that?
I was like, yeah.
It wasn't even intentional. It
Common
just worked out
spitting
well.
over here.
Now they call me
When's the mixtape coming?
the rapper, baby. They call me. No, I could not rap. I'd be the whitest rapper ever, Mike. That would be me. I'd be dropping, all sorts of corny dad joke raps or whatever. You don't want to hear that, trust me.
You'd be surprised. There's some interesting
There might
ones
be
out
a
there.
niche group for it,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There's always niche fan hoods everywhere. In memorabilia, I found that some of the niche ones that people love, actually, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is like you think of headliners in the break room, you think of like a guy that, player-wise would be a second-tier headliner. Got a Bo Jackson Speedflex in the vault. Outside of maybe Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, Bo Jackson elicits the most excitement in this break room. They love that dude. And we got him in a Speedflex in the vault.
That's interesting, but I could see it because he was a multi-sport athlete and he's such a well-known name because of that.
He's a cult hero, Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Available in that vault series. Also, I learned that apparently Ricky Pearsall, very popular among Florida and 49er fans.
There you go, yeah.
That's a random one. That'd be a filler hit. But there's that Bo I'm talking about, one of the best athletes ever. Bo knows. Raiders Speedflex. Come and get that Bo Jackson. Everything left in that vault series still, guys, except for the Michael Strahan. People do say, had he not gotten injured, could have been a Hall of Fame level guy in two sports, football and baseball. He actually didn't want to play NFL football. But the Raiders owner, Al Davis, said, hey, Bo, why don't you come play with our team? We'll let you play baseball. Fine by me.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why I went to the Raiders, Bo Jackson.
I still want to see in this break room a Bo Jackson hockey jersey, preferably with the little McDonald's patch on it. 'Cause
Okay.
He did that commercial with Gretzky.
So you're doing anything you can for a hockey jersey. I see what it is,
Not even as a
Mike.
hockey fan, just for the comedic aspect of it. Of when you got out on the ice and he couldn't skate, you pan over to Gretzky and Gretzky. They're like, Bo knows football, Bo knows baseball, Bo knows hockey, and then
Hockey?
Gretzky's just like, no.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
Yeah.
For Mr. Bo. We do have hockey right now. It's the Capitals and the Hurricanes tied at 1. Carolina wins this game. That series is over, Mike. And we have NBA later tonight. Also a
One game,
potential
right?
winner go home. Yeah, it's the Nuggets and Thunder. OKC up 3-2. If the Nuggets win, game 7. If the Nuggets lose, season over.
Yeah.
I think the Nuggets might win tonight. I have them at least covering 5.5. I know Jamal Murray is got an illness, so we'll see if he plays in that game tonight.
Jersey Slime has a Peyton Manning on an Avalanche puck. Yeah, we actually brought this up on a 9 a.m. show about how Peyton Manning goes and supports all those mile-high teams. So that's pretty
Yeah, he
unique
lives
one.
in Denver.
you
Bob has everything.
I know Bob's been everywhere. That's awesome. Did you get it from him directly? Were you at an Avalanche game, or just kind of found that one, combing the break rooms, basically? I guess. maybe.
Bob is just always
Combing
combing
the
stuff.
internet, yeah.
Shane Calamia is in the break room, about 4 spots in that
Yeah.
mix-it-up multi-sport. He's looking for the best lefty quarterback of all time. Shane is a huge 49er fan. 6 passing touchdowns in the Super Bowl. That will never get beat again. I can't see anyone ever throwing for 6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl. Imagine every kid's dream as a quarterback is to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
He plays in the Super Bowl and drops 6 touchdown passes.
Yeah, that's insane.
6 touchdown passes, man. And you get that helmet for $59. You better believe Shane's in there looking for the best lefty ever, Steve Young. Does a great job on TV. 2 spots to go in that break, guys. Another great quarterback, Dan Marino's still in here. Manny Machado, Julius Erving, Kevin Garnett and Shaq. Basketball options, and then Pete Rose, the secondary headliner. Bob won it at an auction,
Yeah, I
sounds like.
saw
There you
that.
go.
That's awesome.
Bob also has a Buzz Aldrin autograph.
That's so cool.
So the guy that was on the moon.
Space, yeah.
Yeah,
The
space.
final frontier. No, one small step for man. Or no, that was Neil Armstrong that said that. But
I think
Buzz
it was
Aldrin
Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, Buzz Aldrin was with him, I think.
So
That was that same mission. But
there you go.
yeah, $59 to get a guy who threw 6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl. I mean, that's less than $10 a touchdown. I mean,
Nice.
less than $10 a Super Bowl touchdown.
Sure.
That's insane.
Now, Shane, for example, is a 49er fan. It's that type of stuff that makes these memorabilia items so cool, because imagine if you're a Niner fan and you get that Steve Young, and every time you see it in your man cave or she shed, you can smile and think back to that Super Bowl against the Chargers, and what a fun Super Bowl that was, because as a neutral, you want the close game. As a fan of a particular team, you want the blowout, so you can relax, chill, not have to worry about it, don't have to have your heart rate up. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a Bears and Chiefs fan. I mean, those Chiefs Super Bowls against the ones they won against the Niners and Eagles,
Yeah.
it was stressful. So that one, the Niners and Chargers, one of the least stressful Super Bowls with Steve Young at the helm. We sold out?
We are 1 to go.
1 to go in
to
the
go.
Mix It Up. We got 39 people watching across all 3 platforms. The Steven Jackson number. 39 guys, get those orders. Let's rock. Let's roll here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I'll drop that link in. 1 spot to go. That one is coming up.
Also, we're guys, right? So we like to kick the tires on stuff. So not only are you showing off the helmet that you've won and is now in your man cave, you're sitting there going, and guess what? I got it for $59. I got it for a
$59.
steal.
Yeah, I mean,
You're not
it's
going to find that anywhere else.
It's worth like more than 10 times that.
Yeah.
And you get it for like 10 times the value and then some. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Jeffrey, the Warren Moon did get pulled right at the start of this show. The Ray Lewis has been off the board for the minis. Favre is still in the jerseys, though. So
Correct. Yes.
You're good on that one.
So Brett Favre is still left. Jeffrey Charlton, if you want to get that jersey. 9 jerseys left, too, by the way. So
Yeah.
a lot of the series right now, 9 to go in the jerseys, 4 to go in the diamonds, 5 to go in the minis, 6 to go in the college, 14 to go in the 1 and 4, 13 in the Mix It Up. We're getting close to closing out these series, which means that the headliners that are left, the ratios to get them are getting really, really good. And we're getting really close on a bunch of new series as well. So 11 and 14 chance at a headliner in the 1 and 4, a 7 and 13 chance in the Mix It Up. Ratios that are pretty good. I'm not a math major, Mike, but 7 and 13, better than 50%. 11 and 14, way better than 50%.
Oh, yeah.
So, got some goodies. 1 spot, Jeffrey, is the Mix It Up. I dropped the link. Scroll up. 1 spot to go in this Mix It Up break, which is it's actually a football, baseball, and basketball. We have for example, the slots are assigned by teams. So the same person that has the 49er spot, for example, has the White Sox spot. So it's only football, baseball, and basketball. We have 13 boxes left. The Pete Rose secondary. Then we have 6 photo headliners: Dan Marino, Manny Machado, Steve Young, Julius Erving, Kevin Garnett, and Shaquille O'Neal. So that is our closest break right now. Every entry in the break, by the way, gets an entry into a top spot drawing.
Oh, yeah.
Basically a mega chase wheel spin for a RIP Tom Brady Speed Flex, which we do when the series is over.
I was busy counting those Steve Young touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that not only are you getting it for less than $10 a Super Bowl touchdown, you're also entering yourself to win a Tom Brady on top of that.
So if you're extremely lucky, for $59, you can actually get the Steve Young and the Tom Brady. You gotta
Yeah.
be extremely lucky.
Right,
I'm not saying that
It's possible,
likely, but it's possible.
The
It is
more
possible.
spots you get, the better chance you're going to have.
We also have another great quarterback who got a lot of touchdown passes, 49 to be exact, in 1984. The best quarterback to not win a Super Bowl, Dan Marino on that Flash Mini, still lurking, guys. If you ask me, another awesome item to get in the Mix It Up.
And we are sold out. So
you,
Shane
Mike.
knows the more opportunity, the better.
Shane Calamia?
He had 4 spots. He bought a 5th to close it out for us.
Well, he wants the Steve Young.
Yeah.
So Mix
find
It
that
Up
in here.
single. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, in the Mix It Up. Ty Percival, I'm guessing, is in that break, Mike?
He is, yes.
Yes, I see a Ty. So box 3 Box 3 should be good, my man. 3 is on the ticker for Mix It Up. All right, 3 coming up. Joey Hobart, Tom Kozich, Shane Calamia, Ty Percival, and Shane Calamia again. Thank you, guys. Let's rock, let's roll here in the Mix It Up. Better than a 50% chance at a headliner. A lot of goodies to be had in here. All right, 6 clicks for our spots. 5 and 6. All right, Shane up top has the 49ers spot.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Shane, Mr. Niner Nation fan. Got the White Sox, the Hawks, and the Hornets as well. Now, Bears, Braves, Browns, and Tigers for Tom Kozich. We got Shane Calamia, Dolphins, Cardinals, Broncos, and Phillies. We got the Bengals, Expos, Bulls, and Magic for Shane. Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, and Pistons for Shane. Lakers, Padres, and Rams for Ty. And then we got the Heat, the Dodgers, the Falcons, and the Supersonics for Joey. And then Shane also has the Sixers, the Red Sox, and the Eagles. So good luck, guys. We got box 3 coming up into Mix It Up. 3. Call it the Allen Iverson box.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is a good one. It's a good one. We got ourselves a headliner, one of the best centers of all time, Shaquille O'Neal in the break room. Check out this awesome autographed Shaq jersey. Love the Lakers, the beautiful yellow, and him and Kobe together. All 3 years they won the finals. Shaq was the finals MVP. Awesome jersey. Arguably a top 10 player of all time, if not top 10. Certainly in that 15 or 20 range. Lakers spot. 1 spot, box caller Mojo, Ty Percival.
Yeah.
Says, heck yeah, thank you. You're welcome, my man. Beautiful jersey autographed by Shaq here in the break room.
That thing is beautiful. Lakers jerseys are very nice, and then you see one in person, and you're like, that's even nicer. Especially when it says Shaq on the back, you know? Well, okay, technically it says O'Neal, but it's Shaq.
When you think of, like, basketball, like, jerseys, you know, it's the Lakers, the Celtics, the Bulls, and the Knicks are the most iconic jerseys in basketball. You want to get those. If you're a basketball fan, you got to have a Laker jersey in your PC. I mean, it's the franchise with the most great players of all time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Shaq, Kobe, Magic, you know, Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, currently in the can't miss 1 and 4.
You can double
now
up
it's
with
LeBron.
that.
A lot of good stuff in here.
Yeah.
Do you have a truck tied? Because you got a diesel, says Ryan McCall. That's right.
My mama always told me that's a whole lot more than I expected. I just think back to that Buick commercial when they had him in the smallest Buick possible. It's like,
Right.
you got to get a little bit bigger one for him, you know?
And Ty says, haha, I actually do. There you go, man. That's
There you
funny.
go.
That works
That's
out.
awesome.
Shaq
Yeah.
is just such a fun guy. Like I love watching Inside the NBA. It's my favorite like sports pre and post game or even talk show. Like if I could listen to one show talk about sports, that's the show for me. Inside the NBA, Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, Ernie.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome. So great job there, guys. Very nicely done for Ty on that awesome autographed jersey.
And he's a DJ.
Right? He is a DJ. He's an actor. He's in commercials.
Yeah.
He's a movie star. He does music. He has his own shoes. He's the general. He's the Papa
general,
John's owner.
yeah.
Shaq is everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't turn on the TV or put on social media and not see Shaq. He is like literally everywhere, man. Shaquille O'Neal.
He even pops over to the NHL side of things because it's all the TNT studios. So he'll like throw a helmet on and start stick handling around in the studio.
They should just put him in the goal. It's
Yeah,
so
honestly,
big.
it's like that Geico commercial with the walrus. Like, come on, it's a walrus.
But he's, I mean, obviously a little bit older now. But
Yeah, I
like
don't
in
know.
his prime, he was pretty agile. I think he would have made a good goalie.
I think so too. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe his knees won't hold up now, but yeah, I would love to see that. It'd be incredible.
Vault is moving now, guys. Got some action in that vault break. I'm seeing the traditional double box break is 3 to go. The quad is 4 to go. And the 4-spot double box break is 4 to go. So we got movement. Thank you guys for jumping in that vault break. Again, all the headliners but Michael Strahan still available in our vault break. Chiefs should sign Shaq as a QB. Imagine that tush push, right? Just for the 1 yard they need.
Yeah, right.
Yep, I know. Inside the NBA Turner headquarters in Atlanta. Exactly right,
Yes,
Charles Nelson.
They do, yeah.
Charles never misses a chance to bump Atlanta. He's always talking,
he is
Falcons,
a
Braves,
Falcons guy, yeah.
Hawks, Thrashers. He's always talking
miss
about
those.
Atlanta.
Missed the Thrashers.
Yeah. So I know Charles wants that Trae Young jersey, the Atlanta Hawks superstar, in the 1-4, which we have not done one yet. 1-4. Little surprised, Mike. With those ratios, little surprised.
I am. Are they just nervous about the Messi jersey, or what's going on here? I will say, when you talk about jerseys earlier,
Put this on here. Right?
basketball jerseys. One more iconic one came out this morning, and it was actually a Heat jersey. It was a Tyler Hero in the and more section, and not just any Tyler Hero. It had like all of the different Heat variations on it. I mean, that was such a clean looking jersey, and of course, Rip's in the room for it. Right?
Rick got excited, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got excited. I think I got just as excited as him. That was such a clean looking jersey.
He's going to miss out on the Dan Marino mini he's been talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
That's in the Mix It Up.
That's
That's
gotta
coming
come
up
out.
tonight. What do you guys want to do next? I'm thinking Vault is definitely getting close.
It's moving.
1-4 is close. Let me drop some links in. I think the traditional double box break in the Vault is probably our next break. 3 spots to go, $186 a spot. Let's talk about some best case scenario, some possibilities. So speed flexes of headliner names, typically are $1,000 or more. Like the Bo Jackson in that 1,000 or more camp. The Brock Bowers, given that it's extra customized with the skull, with the 89 on the back, with the visor, the Raider white, those 2 lids combined in the ballpark of $2,500. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, depending on who you're selling to. A Raider fan might buy him for $3,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely north of $2,000 those combined. Whether it's $2,000, $2,500, or $3,000, what do all those numbers have in common? They're a lot more, than 186.
Yeah, what you'll pay
So that 80 AFC West double up is excellent with the 2 speed flexes. Also probably north of $2,000 combined. A Barry Sanders speed flex with the Lion King inscription and the visor. Then you tack on the Bears Hydro Brian Urlacher with the blue ink, also as a visor. You get those for less than $200 if you land in the NFC North. You can get a Warren Moon and a George Kittle in the NFC West, 2 authentics for less than $200 combined. By the way, I mentioned Brock Bowers and Bo Jackson. You can actually get Bo Nix if you don't get one of those. It could be a Bo and Bo double up.
Yeah.
Bo Nix, Bo Jackson. So is that I'm trying to think of athletes. I mean, I guess Shaq. He only goes by Shaq. But the guys that have a first and last name, because it's Shaquille O'Neal, any shorter first and last name combo than Bo Nix in sports, it's gotta be hard to beat. That's 5 letters, Bo Nix.
Yeah, no.
It's nice and easy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like JJ Watt, but that's still 6, even with the JJs.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So.
Without the nickname, I don't know of anybody shorter.
Bo
Well,
Nix.
oh no, even Ichiro is longer. Even if
Ichiro
you,
Suzuki.
yeah.
I'm talking about first and last name, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ty Loss, 5 as well.
Ty Law, yeah.
That's a good one. But not many.
We were saying earlier that there's a lot of Bo in there because there's Bowers, Bo.
Oh, it's Bo start
Bo,
to it too.
yeah, Bo Nix and
There's
Bo
Bob
Jackson.
Greasy starts with Bo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just add an extra B in there.
It's Bo's everywhere.
Bo knows.
B-O, not body odor, the start of the alphabet for these helmets in the Vault series. So orders coming in here. Chris Godfrey jumping in as well. In that Vault double, and Shane Calamia.
Shane, my man.
Got that Thirsty Thursday, it looks like,
Yeah,
right?
he did, yep.
Got some spots in the Vault, in the 1-4, and the Mix It Up Man, you got in the best stuff, Shane.
Yeah, man.
You know it's not Shane's first rodeo by looking at those orders. He got in all the best breaks here, Mike.
He
Thank
did what
you, Shane
I
O'Mac.
always say is spread that cheddar around. You know, you're gonna eventually one of them's gonna hit. You know, it's got to. Numbers wise, right?
1 to go in the vault double, guys. 1 to go in the 1 and 4 single, and 2 to go in the mix it up single. So 3 breaks are all within 2 or less spots. Mix it up is coming up. 1 and 4 is coming up, and vault double is coming up. And we are on the doorstep of all 3 of those breaks. Which, if I were playing the break room, you know, I can't play, unfortunately, Mike.
Yeah, you'd want that mess.
I would play in the vault, I would play in the 1 and 4, and I would play in the mix it up. I am a multi-sport fan. I'm a Messi fan, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So those are the 3 breaks I would play in. The best stuff, by the way, the vault has overall maybe the most sheer amount of really valuable items, but the 1 and 4 has the most expensive item in the room, the Messi jersey, and the close second in value is the Tom Brady Speed Flex, which, by the way, comes out at the end of the Mix It Up series with those entries.
Yes, sir.
So come and get that Brady. Come and get that Messi here tonight. Probably the greatest football player ever. Probably the greatest soccer player ever, Mr. Brady and Messi. So want to see both of those icons tonight. A hit video with Brady and Messi, Mike. That's a good hit video, if you ask me.
Oh, boy, yeah. That might put us even more so on the map, I'd say, as far as going viral.
I think the Vault Double sold out.
It did, yeah.
All right, Vault Double sold out.
Vincent Franz looking to have that closer magic in there.
Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, in our Vault Double. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the Vault. Jerseys left, John Sutter. A good one for you, Roger Staubach. He's a big-time Cowboy fan. Also left Michael Wervin in the practice squad, John. But jerseys left, Brett Favre, Roger Staubach, photo jersey headliners, and a secondary headliner, Samurai Mike Singletary, is also available here in the break room. So come and get those. Let's have some fun.
There we go.
Vault Double is ready. Matthew DeMitt, Tom Kozich, Josh Rouser, Chris Godfrey, Shane Calamia, and Vincent Franz. Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve. Then if you want to say wheel times 2, Matthew, so both are the wheel. Otherwise, wheel only counts for one of them.
Right.
Need wheel times 2 or just wheel typed out twice. I am going to go ahead and spin it for at least the first number, though, because we know we have that. So spinning that wheel for our first box.
Oh, he threw the times 2 in there.
And he says times 2. So you're good, Matthew. Thank you, sir. We have the very first box in the series. Number 1. As Nelly said, I am number 1. Vincent Franz gets 7 and 29, just a little bit late. It's going to be 1 and 26. 1 and 26 in the vault. I think both of those should be available. What vault keys do you have left for me there? Because I know we look.
B and D.
B and D. Okay, so A, B. Say that again. D and which one?
B and D.
Okay, so A and E are gone. So get those off the ticker here for our vault keys. We have a 200 and a 100 left, looks like.
You said 26.
A 1 and 26, yes. Good luck, guys. Having a fun Thursday night show so far. Never, ever a dull moment in this break room. Thursday night, it does vary show to show, week to week. We've learned this, there's no guarantee in the break room. But at least over the last few years, historically, the busiest shows are the Thursday and Friday night shows in our break room. We call them the money makers in the company. So these guys do come to play Thursday and Friday nights. And I don't blame them with the great stuff we have in the room here. 6 clicks. Tom Kozich up top. Tom's got the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Josh Rouser looking to rise up with the win. Matthew DeMitt looking for that wheel mojo. NFC East. Josh Rouser, NFC West. Vincent Franz, AFC North. AFC South is Matthew DeMitt. Chris Godfrey, AFC East. and Shane Calamia. You got the AFC West here. Good luck, guys. We got box 1 in the vault, followed by box 26. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the break room. All right. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice helmet. Now we have the Hall of Fame 90 inscription plus 17 and 0. It's Bob Greasy, one of the cleanest autographs in the game. The starting quarterback for the undefeated Dolphins. He missed some time that year with injury, but he was the starter in the Super Bowl and for much of the season. Bob Greasy, awesome helmet. Chris Godfrey, AFC East, the only starting quarterback in NFL history that can say 17-0 inscription, Bob Greasy. So that was 72. The Dolphins always pop the champagne because no team has been undefeated since, and I'm not too sure it's ever going to happen again. He was 5-0 in the regular season, and then obviously the big-time win in the playoffs and the Super Bowl, Bob Greasy. Very nice, Chris Godfrey. Now, that one is a rep. All the vault boxes that are photoed are authentics, except for the Warren Moon and the Bob Greasy. Charles wants that. Mix it up so we can see the who wins the Brady helmet. I agree, Charles.
Well, we have a can't miss 1 and 4 coming up next. Ooh. It's not quite the same series, but it's a little bit of a taste.
We want to see Brady and Messi tonight. We want the greatest soccer player or football player and the greatest football player. Football and football, both in the break room tonight. Mike is cheering for one of the hockey filler hits. He wants a hockey
I want
mask.
that Messi. I want that
you
Messi,
want the Messi
too. Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah.
We're on the same page. We'll put this Bob Greasy lid right next to Tom Brady. Both guys number 12. Both guys going to be Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Obviously, Greasy is. Brady will be very soon. All right, the second box. 26 on the way. And then 1 and 4 next, and maybe mix it up afterwards.
I believe so. I think that's closed out.
Oh, yeah, Mike. It's our second mooning of the night.
Oh, my goodness.
Warren Moon, in your face. It's a big mooning. It's a big fat mooning this time. Josh Rouser, NFC West. You've got the Warren Moon, my man. That is very, very clean. Love the light blue, or actually light green ink. Hall of Fame 06 inscription. Great job, Josh. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Our second mooning of the night. The former MVP in Canada, 2-time Grey Cup MVP. Whether it's the Edmonton Eskimos, Washington Huskies, Seattle Seahawks, Kansas City Chiefs, Minnesota Vikings, Houston Oilers, wherever this guy played, he delivered. Not a system quarterback, just a great quarterback with the great signature, Warren Moon. 2 moonings in one night.
That's crazy.
And Mike Mooning Wilcox isn't even watching right now. Come on, Mike, show up. This is your time, my man. Show up.
Yeah.
I love Mike. I'm just giving him a hard time. Because we got actually 7:08. We got to remember what time it happened because he's going to watch it on replay.
Right, yeah.
Now, he loves moonings. Very cool helmet, Warren Moon. So that's the last 2 photoed reps in there. Every single photoed headliner left in the vault is a full-size authentic or better. Full-size authentic Speed Flex is the other option. I did Moon in a hit video recently. I'll put this one back, but very cool helmet indeed. I can't miss 1 and 4. We've seen Warren Moon tonight. Could Lionel Messi be next? Could this be the night of happiness for me, perhaps, here in the break room? Night of happiness for me.
Yeah, honestly.
Can't miss single number 13. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Tom Kozich, Shane Calamia, and Eric Linnell. Only 14 boxes left, guys, in this awesome 1 and 4 series. We have 6 through 8, 18, 19, 22-24, 26-28, and 30-33. So who's got a box number? Box number for the 1 and 4 here. Such an awesome, awesome series. Looking forward to getting this one done tonight.
And then we will have another Mix It Up right after that. So
Okay,
we
perfect.
are moving.
Mix It Up is fire tonight. We're on fire in the Mix It Up. So great job, guys. Doing a great job here in the break room. 18 from Shane. Thank you, Shane. 18 works.
That's in the can't miss.
The can't miss 1 and 4. Alrighty. Tom, Shane, and Eric. Good luck, gentlemen. I'll give you this one, and I'll give you the Bob Greasy box. Bob is a placeholder. I don't think he'll make the final cut tonight, but give him respect. We don't see Bob Greasy in the room all that often. We'll give him a little respect, little time on the desk. A little time on the desk tonight. I mean, the next one off actually will be Strahan because he was not even the show.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I can take him off now.
No, we'll let him marinate for a little bit.
Okay.
I like Strahan next to Brady. Played each other in the Super Bowl. So 6 clicks. We got Shane in the football spot. Shane's got the basketball spot. Baseball spot is Eric, and Tom is everything else. Which, by the way, Tom, Messi, everything else. Taylor Swift, Ric Flair. Maybe you want one of the light boxes in this series. Maybe you don't want the heavy box.
Ooh.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. Closer magic, Mr. Linnell. Fernando Tatis Jr. Led the National League in home runs a few years back. He's a multi-time All-Star. You know, the guy was playing shortstop. Now he's playing outfield. Wherever he plays, he delivers. Beautiful jersey for the Padres, Tatis Jr. Baseball spot for Eric. That is one of our secondary headliners on Fernando Tatis Jr. That's sick. Congrats, says Ty Percival. Yes, indeed. Congrats indeed, Eric, on your Tatis jersey. Like that one.
That's a nice hit.
Uh-huh.
That can go with the Manny Machado bat, as they're both Padres, if somebody wants to jump into the Mix It Up.
We had a Padre fan the other night talking about how he loves the Padres. I was like, get in the Mix It Up in the 1 and 4.
Yeah.
We got Padre hits for you for sure.
We just saw Fernando Tatis. I forget if it was on, I think it was on a helmet. So
He was in a recent baseball break, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So he's in our room here and there, but not enough for it to be a frequent flyer here. So this is a nice hit.
I will say this, this is the can't miss 1 and 4. It's got massive names. If it was a baseball series, Tatis is probably a photoed headliner.
Yes. Yeah.
But not in the can't miss 1 and 4. That's how good that series is. I mean, Bruce Smith is not a photoed headliner in the series.
Yeah, right?
Talking about the great Bruce Smith, a rare autograph in the break room, NFL's all-time sack leader, hanging out in the secondary headliners. So, Eric, I'll get that written up for you, my man. Big time congrats on the Tatis jersey. All right. And then we have ourselves Mix It Up number 7 coming up. Mix It Up single number 7. Go ahead and drop me a box number. It is Shane, Eric, and Shane, actually. 4 for Shane, 4 for Eric. It's a Western Showdown, Mike. Good old-fashioned duel here in the break room with these two gentlemen. Good old-fashioned duel coming up. So who's got the numbers between those two gentlemen? Shane and Eric. So now a 10 in 13 chance at a headliner in the can't miss 1 and 4, but it's a 7 in 13 at a photoed headliner. The photoed headliner ratio just got better. 3 spots to go in that diamond single, by the way, guys. We are knocking on that door of maybe a Justin Jefferson rave very soon here. So give these guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. This will put us at 11 Mix It Up. So we might as well get this done so we can be done with the series, right?
Yeah.
Might as well get this done tonight. So we can open up the Brady drawing tonight. I think it's going to happen tonight, but at this rate, worst case happens tomorrow. But this Brady helmet will not be around for long.
No.
My gut says it gets done tonight. 10 says Shane. Thank you, Shane. Box 10 coming up in Mix It Up. Still got the Steve Young Authentic out there. Obviously what Shane's looking for. I don't blame him one bit. All right. 4, 5, and 6 clicks. All right. Eric's got the 49ers, White Sox, Hawks, and Hornets. Shane has the Bears, Braves, Browns, and Tigers. Eric has the Dolphins, Cardinals, Broncos, and Phillies. Bengals, Expos, Bulls, and Magic is Eric. Shane has the, the Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, and Pistons. Shane has the Lakers, Padres, and Rams. Eric has the Heat, Dodgers, Falcons, and Supersonics. And then Shane has the Sixers, Red Sox, and Eagles. I was going to go with 10 before I went with 3. Something good in 10. There we go. Eric saying that Padre jersey up for trade. All right. If you're listening, Daddy fans, get it? Daddies, the Padres. They're the Daddies. All right, what do we got here? I think we're playing basketball, and we're playing a good kind of basketball. We've seen it these playoffs, perhaps more than most years. When it comes to the NBA playoffs, I got 3 words for you, Mike. Anything is possible! Ooh. We got Kevin Garnett, the iconic yell after the Boston Celtic championship, one of the top 5 power forwards of all time, basketball Hall of Famer, former league MVP. It's the hardwood basketball. Look at that thing.
I like that. That
really
is
nice. Very,
very,
very clean on KG. That is the, the Celtic spot.
Shane.
It is Shane Calamia. That boy Shane. Kevin Garnett autographed basketball. And Norelli in the Mix It Up. Dan Marino, Manny Machado, Steve Young, Julius Irving still left as far as photo headliners. A 15-time All-Star, Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
A 4-time All-NBA first-team guy. 9-time NBA All-Defensive first team. A former Defensive Player of the Year. A league MVP. A guy that had no weaknesses. He could defend. He can post up. He can shoot. He can pass. He's a leader. He is Kevin Garnett. Very nice. The Brady is left because it's a bonus drawing. Every entry in that series, for example, Eric is one of our guys here that probably is not going to have a chance to play the vault and the diamond quads. Not everyone has the cash for that, right?
Yeah.
But for $59, Eric gets in the Mix It Up. He would have a chance to win a Tom Brady Speed Flex.
That'd be
That's
nice.
the bonus entry at the end of the series. So it's a 1 in 240 chance for every entry you buy into the single. If you buy in the double, it's a 2 in 240 chance. But a lot of guys have bought it multiple times. I bet you some guys right now have like a 40 in 240 chance at the Brady. So good job, Shane, on the Kevin Garnett. I think you and Rip have been really good at this more than anybody. So you might be able to answer this question. The basketball stand, is it here?
It is, yes.
Let's put this in instead of the Strahan. The Strahan was the old show. Basketball stand.
Or there's like the big.
Oh, I think the other one's the better one, isn't it?
Like that one?
Yeah. That's actually, we'll make room. We could put the Greasy and the Strahan away. I'll
Yeah.
leave the Shack up for now. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might only do one basketball hit, but let's give this display. We actually don't get the colorful balls all that often, so I'm almost leaning KG over Shaq.
Gotcha.
But we'll go Boston area up top here. KG next to Brady. Actually, I'll move the KG closer to you, and I'll have the Brady next to me. So there are top hits so far tonight. So you guys have seen what the Mix It Up is all about. We got Shaq, we got KG, we got Hall of Famers, all-time legends. Yeah, let's run it back. Only 11 boxes left now in Mix It Up, guys. Still looking for the Steve Young Authentic. Still got some Brady tickets left. No reason why we shouldn't run back this break in the Mix It Up.
We're only 144 spots into the Brady break. So
Okay, so we got more spots.
we got about 100 to go.
Oh, we better not be missing any. I always get nervous in those.
I know I'm not missing any.
All
But
right, well, Mike's on
we'll
top
have
of
to go
it
back
tonight.
and double check it.
Omar interested in the Padre jersey. If you want to hit him up, Omar Ramirez Nieves looking for the Padre jersey. So yeah, mix it up. We have a single and a double up, guys. We're now down to 11 boxes left. We got the Marino mini helmet, the Machado bat, the Steve Young authentic Julius Erving jersey, and then we have a Pete Rose secondary headliner. There's a 5 in 11 chance at a headliner, but every single break spot gets entered in for a chance for that Tom Brady Speed Flex. And let's be completely honest, Mike. Once we get down to 5 boxes left, these people are going to be itching so badly for the Brady helmet.
Oh, yeah.
That we're only a couple breaks away from really getting this done tonight. So run back that, mix it up. Let's run back that 1 in 4, by the way. Now 13 boxes left. Still got the Messi jersey available. Still got the Trae Young ball, the Ric Flair belt, the Kyron Williams and Jerome Bettis ripped Speed Flex, the Rams and Notre Dame. Play like a champion today on the back. That Speed Flex is absolutely beautiful. The Russell Wilson Speed Flex still left, by the way. Bronco fans, Seahawk fans, Wisconsin fans. Do I dare say New York Giant fans?
Yeah.
Ciara fans, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Or people that love the saying Bronco country. Let's ride.
Exactly.
Russell Wilson, 10-time Pro Bowler, awesome quarterback, top 5 all-time in passer rating. That's never seen that exact Speed Flex in the break room before. Also a pretty rare auto in the room, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, we're seeing all this voter fatigue in the NBA. Nikola Jokic should be the MVP, but he doesn't win the MVP because voters don't want to give the same guy the MVP. It's just not what they want to do. So the 6 MVPs Kareem has, that may never get broken. Let that sink in. MJ had 5. LeBron has 4, and LeBron is still very good, but probably not going to get an MVP ever again. So Kareem's 6 MVPs are going to hold up.
Yeah.
I mean, those will hold up. Awesome jersey in there, guys. So 11 boxes left. Trae Young, Ric Flair, the Bettis and Kyron Williams Speed Flex, the Taylor Swift album right there. Lionel Messi licensed jersey, $4,500, guys. $4,500. The greatest soccer player of all time. Messi mania, man. This guy is different. I was watching the game last night, actually. Ironically enough, George Kittle was at the game.
I saw that.
He's in the vault. You were watching the game too?
No, I just saw the clips of him being there.
So I was watching it on Apple TV, $79.99 for MLS Season Pass. I don't watch any game except for in Miami, just for Messi. And George Kittle's in the stands. But the announcers were talking about the greeting Messi had in San Jose. And they were comparing him to the Pope, who's, Chicago guy.
Yeah, Chicago Pope.
Because they're like the Pope and Lionel Messi gets that sort of ovation just from coming out of the balcony.
Yeah.
So that's the Messi mania, man. This guy's a massive deal. He might be the most popular athlete of all time. Certainly the best athlete of all time for me as a soccer fan. I mean, I would actually win this jersey and try to find some mega Argentina or Barcelona fans, because you're gonna sell this for a lot of money. If you want to have the coolest athlete ever in your PC, even if you're not a soccer fan, sure, you can have that. But you can sell it. You can sell it for so much. Like, if you don't like it, you'll find somebody that wants a Messi jersey, because again, $4,500 out of stock. Speaking of records that will never get broken, 8 Ballon d'Ors for Messi.
Yeah.
That will never be touched.
Nope.
Not even close. I think Ronaldo has 5, the second closest.
He's probably not going to win another.
No, he's not winning another.
Same with the LeBron thing. That's probably a record that's not going to get touched.
It's not going to be touched, Lionel Messi.
I was within yards of that, man. Not even.
Yeah, Messi's awesome. I've seen him play live, I think now 5 times, actually.
Yeah.
I went and watched Messi play. My first time was in 2016 at the Copa America in Chicago, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He scored 3 goals in 30 minutes, Mike. So this is back when he was prime Messi. What you saw, Messi's still out of this world, but, younger Messi when he was faster, prime Messi in 2016. Coming off an injury. So there was a rumor before the game, the coach said, Messi will start, Messi will play. The game starts, Messi's not starting. It gets to be the second half. We're all chanting his name. 30 minutes left. The score is 1-0 Argentina. They put Messi in. Scores 3 goals, gets 1 assist. They win 5-0.
30 minutes is crazy.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the first time I saw Messi play. The second time, this is my family goes to Bulgaria every other year these days. So whenever we go to Bulgaria, we usually combo with another European country to visit. So this was in 2022. Went all the way to Paris to watch Messi. Now, my fiance at the time was just my girlfriend at the time.
Was that FIFA?
No, this was when he was at PSG.
Yeah, right.
It was actually before the World Cup.
I was going to say,
a couple months before the World Cup. Before he won the World Cup. This World Cup was in the winter. It was a weird World Cup where it was the winter. So, go to watch Messi at PSG. It's one of those games where they have the GOAT billboard pops on as soon as he's about to take a free kick. Scores a free kick goal. Incredible, Mike.
Oh, my gosh.
So I was 2 for 2. My last 3 times I watched him play, not as lucky. So I went to watch him play at the Copa America in Atlanta last summer. He got an assist. They won 2-0, but he didn't get a goal. And then I went to watch him play at Soldier Field in a friendly. He only played 20 minutes, unfortunately. Didn't score. But they did win. I saw Di Maria's last goal for Argentina. Then I saw most recently the same game you went to, hit the post twice.
Yeah, one of them went off of Chris Brady's thumb or middle finger and then hit the crossbar, and it's like, wow. So
I know.
Young goalkeeper making an incredible save against
tell his kids about that one.
Yeah,
He'll
for
tell
sure.
his kids about that one.
For sure. I didn't get a chance to interview Chris Brady that day because I was busy interviewing Pete Wentz of Fall Out Boy. I had to pick my spots on that one, but
sure.
I feel bad because Chris Brady was kind of the man that day. Other than Messi walking by me 2 yards away from me, not even that was unreal.
Well, there's something they did. This was a few years back. Now he's up to over 800 goals, I think, in his career. But he had when he scored his 500th goal, Budweiser had a little promo where they gave out beers to every goalie he scored against. And I think one goalie had 12 beers because he scored on the most by Messi. But it was a Budweiser
kind of
promo.
a win, though,
Yeah, you got free beer.
Yeah.
But I think of it this way: if you're a goalie and you can tell your kids and your grandkids, you can either say, Messi scored on me, or I stopped Messi from scoring on me.
Yeah, right.
So either way, it's a win-win.
Yeah. They did the opposite of that with Ovechkin. So all the goalies that did not get scored on by Ovechkin up to him breaking Gretzky's record got one. So that was pretty neat.
Ovechkin likes to drink, too, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he might have sent him personally. It might not have been Budweiser even,
Speaking of Ovechkin, I have a bet tonight, Mike. I didn't mention this earlier. I don't want to jinx
score
it.
A goal?
No, I have Capitals Hurricanes under 5.5. I didn't bring it up because they scored 2 goals early, but now no goals in the second period.
Oh,
so
you might be looking okay.
We're looking good right now.
I won't say anything. I don't want to jinx it. Come to think of it, I do have Apple TV Plus. I probably do have all the live games for.
It's a separate package.
It's
MLS
season pass,
it's
right?
$80 and it's worth it. But if you're gonna watch, got to watch enough games.
I think it's discounted though right now because they're part way through the season. Because they were saying it when I was at the Fire game last Saturday. They were like, now you can get it for blah blah blah, and I'm just sitting
probably
there.
$40.
I was spoiled. I'm sitting there in the press box eating the food that they give us, and I'm just like, man, I'm not gonna buy that because I could just be here and watch it in person. But to watch Messi, can't do that all the time.
I know.
So
I pay the $80 and I'm happy.
it's probably worth that.
I am happy with my $80 season pass, no doubt. So, guys, what do you want to knock out next? Obviously, that Messi jersey is iconic. Awesome superstar in the sports world. A guy that is also very popular, at least here in America. Speaking of Messi, this weekend I'm going to my fiance's cousin's surprise 40th birthday party.
Ooh.
Now, hopefully she's not watching.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
I don't think she watches our show, although she is friends with me on Facebook. So there's a very slight chance. A very slight chance. So hopefully she's not watching. Her name is Morgan. But her
The other Morgan though is having the surprise 48.
yes.
Right?
Well, ironically, my fiance's last name is Morgan, so it's all Morgans everywhere.
Oh shoot!
But it says her first name Morgan. But anyway, her kids are actually soccer fans. Their favorite player is Messi. They're actually not big football fans. But I asked them, like, do you guys like know any football players too? And they responded, we know Justin Jefferson, and they started grittying.
Oh yeah.
So the
yeah,
kids
there you
know.
go. Yep.
The kids know, Mike. This is a very, very hot autograph. Probably the best receiver in the league. He made Josh Dobbs, Nick Mullins. Sam Darnold looked like Peyton Manning with Justin Jefferson. That's how good Jay Jettas is. 4 boxes left. The next diamond we open, there's a 1 in 4 chance at what has become, I don't know about the customers, but the break team staff, and maybe you agree with this, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to be contrarian, but I feel like every one of the hosts here is obsessed with the Rave helmets.
Oh yes, no, for sure.
Like better than even the Flashes we've discussed.
Yeah, no, I like the Raves even more than the Flashes, no doubt.
Those are awesome.
Hands down.
The purple Rave with the visor.
The only thing that I think compares, of course, are the Hydros.
Well, the Hydros and the Chromes are...
Or the Chromes, yeah.
But those are like really like high-end stuff I'm talking.
Right. No, but as far as, something that could be on a Speed Flex, could be on an Authentic, could be on a Rep, it's the Raves. Raves for me are the nice ones.
Those are sick. So 3 spots to go in that single, I believe. That one should be coming up soon here in the Diamonds. Justin Jefferson, 1 in 4 chance he's in that break. Actually, 2 to go now. Also, 4 to go is the jerseys. Looking for number 4, Brett Favre. Also looking for Roger Staubach in the final 9 boxes in those jerseys. Now we have 4 to go in that 1 in 4 we discussed. We also have 4 to go in the double box break, the new double box break we're doing, and then 4 to go in the quad. So this 4-spot break, just to clarify, guys, you got the North, South, East, and West. So that's the NFC and AFC North, NFC and AFC South, AFC East and NFC East. Then you get both West. So, for example, you get the West spot. You can get a Brock Bowers and a Bo Jackson. You can get a Bo Jackson and a George Kittle. You can get a Bo Nix and a George Kittle. You can get a Brock Bowers and a Bo Nix. A lot of West hits in this series. Both the NFC and the AFC West absolutely loaded in this vault, which, by the way, guys, all the best stuff is left minus the Trahan. Greasy and Warren Moon were the 2 photoed Rep helmets. Every other photoed headliner left is an Authentic. Bo Jackson being a Speed Flex, one of the best dual sport athletes of all time. We have the Brian Urlacher Hydro, the Jamar Chase Salute to Service Authentic. We got the Barry Sanders with the Lion King inscription, the greatest running back to ever play the game. Baker Mayfield on that beautiful red Rave. Man, the red Rave is stunning. A.J. Brown custom Speed Flex, one of the best receivers in the league. George Kittle, a top 3 tight end. Brock Bowers, a top 3 tight end. And, of course, there's that superstar young quarterback, Bo Nix. I love the skull on this Bowers helmet.
It's so nice.
That is super clean, Mr. 89. And he broke the single-season record for rookie receiving yards by a tight end, and he had nobody throwing him the ball. I mean, Geno Smith is a massive upgrade. Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, he's got a legitimate, decent quarterback now. Only going to get better, Brock Bowers. So let's do the 1 in 4 single. I agree, Adam. 10 boxes left, 13 headliners left in the 1 in 4. I think it's 7 photoed headliners. I'll put this in for Adam, who might not be listening. 7 photoed headliners, 10 headliners total in the last 13 boxes in the 1 in 4, including Messi, Taylor Swift, Kareem, and 2 Speed Flexes, plus the Ric Flair belt.
Woo!
I mean, come on. Okay, I get the Saquon is really cool, and I get the Mahomes is really cool. But if I was listing the best headliners in this series, I would say, like, Messi to me is number 1. Probably number 2 is Mahomes. But probably number 3 for me, actually, is the Jerome and Kyron Williams dual sign Speed Flex.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also think, one of the top headliners in here has to be Taylor Swift. Like her or not, it's Taylor Swift.
Right.
I mean, Kareem, licensed jersey, 6 MVPs, Rip Speed Flex, Russell Wilson. So a lot of the best stuff is left. Those wrestling belts are really cool.
Taylor Swift's got to be up there for sure, like you said, because you're either looking at her as one of your favorite artists or one of your favorite trade pieces.
Or look
It's
at it
going to
this
get you
way.
a lot. Or a gift.
Imagine
where
if
you're
you
gonna
effed up Mother's Day. Excuse my
Yeah.
language.
Yeah.
You messed up Mother's Day. You did
gotta
not get
redeem
your
yourself.
wife or, mom or grandma. You didn't get them anything. You get that autographed Taylor Swift. You're like, honey, it arrived late, but here it is. Taylor Swift album, just like that. So, a lot of the best stuff is left in here. I would call Messi, obviously, a tier 1 headliner. Speed Flexes, 2 of them left, tier 1 headliners. Taylor Swift, Ric Flair, Kareem, all tier 1 headliners. I would argue that 6 of the top 10 headliners in the series are still left with only 10 boxes left. So, something to think about. Also, good news about the 1 in 4, Mike, is it is a 1 in 4 chance to win. You have the best odds to win in the break. It's not a 1 in 8 chance. It's a 1 in 4 chance. 25% chance you win if you buy 1 spot. You buy 2 spots, you have a 50% chance to win.
Yeah.
And we're getting awfully close where I might consider buying out a double, buying out a single, shooting your shot for the Messi jersey, for the Speed Flexes, with so much good stuff left in that 1 in 4. So let me ask, is Adam in? Because, someone's got to make the first move, Mike. Adam's pushing for it. Is he in, though?
I don't see Adam in there, but I do see Shane buying out all 4 spots in that one.
I told you it's going to happen here. With us getting closer and closer, we'll have the classic, let me buy out the whole break. 1 in 4, drop me a box number, Mr. Shane. He's got all the spots in there. Let me know, brother, what you would like in that 1 in 4. Shane's got all the spots. Maybe it's Messi time. Honestly, Mike, I'm going to be really disappointed if I don't pull the Messi.
Yeah.
And it's getting so close with so few boxes left. I don't think Messi will be available tomorrow night at 6.
I don't think so.
So I either pull him tonight or it gets pulled 9, 12, or 3 tomorrow. So I hope this is the night tonight. It's coming, says Ty. I know we have our social media person, Nicolette, does a terrific job. She sometimes records videos of us asking us what's our favorite pull ever. Previously, it was a Messi
You're gonna have to change
autographed soccer ball, but now it's going to be a Messi jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Because the last Messi jersey we had, Steven stole it from me.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, Steven.
Oh,
And it's like our 4th time ever having Messi, and 2 of the previous 3 times I did not pull it. So I've only pulled 1 Messi ever in my career, Mike. I want number 2.
it? Ooh.
Just 1 soccer ball. Pretty rare autograph in the room, Lionel Messi. Shane wants 28.
box 28.
Thank you, Shane. That is in the 1 in 4. And that is 12 boxes left now, by the way. And to be honest with you, Mike, it's the equivalent of basically having 6 boxes left in a NFL football authentic break. Yeah. It's only 4 spots.
Right.
So there's not many spots left in the can't miss 1 in 4. Do we have a quad up in it still?
Let me double check that.
We have a
I don't
single
believe
and
so. Just a single,
and a
double.
double. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll leave it up, but if you guys want a quad, let me know. We can put a quad up because then it would be a 1 in 3 chance you get the Messi. But we'll leave the single and double for now because those have been moving.
Right.
But the double would be a 1 in 6 chance at Messi, potentially. This one, by the way, is not Messi. This is a basketball, Mike. We got a basketball. And this is autographed by who? Oh, my God. We said there's a 10 in 13 chance at a headliner. It's now a 10 in 12 chance. And look at this autograph, though. Clyde Drexler.
Ooh.
One of the sickest looking autographs with the silver ink. Basketball Hall of Famer. Iconic player, both in college and the pros. One of the best shooting guards ever. In Jordan's era, by the way, he was the 2nd best shooting guard behind Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler.
Okay.
10-time All-Star, member of the Dream Team, won that Olympic gold medal with 92, one of the best basketball players of all time, Clyde Drexler in the Ann Moore section.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you were talking about the ratios getting better, but for this to be an Ann Moore section, it's still a really nice hit. I mean, deep cut, you're not expecting that name to come out, and still walking away with something well worth your while. Very cool.
Very nice, Shane. Keep those spots going, guys. 12 boxes left in the 1 and 4. I'll put this in the chat. 12 boxes left in the 1 and 4. And we got 10 headliners. 7 are photoed. 2 flexes plus Messi. How about that? How about
That's
that?
crazy.
It's got to come tonight now, right?
It's got to.
There's so few left, guys. So few left. Get your spots. Let's get this 1 and 4 done tonight. I am getting anxious, Mike. My anxiety is kicking in. I'm not normally anxious, but I'm anxious at the moment because I want to see the Messi tonight. And we are
I'm right
getting
there with you.
very close. Getting very, very close at seeing the greatest soccer player of all time. I think ESPN had an article. Let me look this up. ESPN top 10 athletes of the 21st century, I think is what they had.
He's got to be on there.
Yeah, so this is what ESPN said. So this was their top athletes since 2000. They had number 1, Michael Phelps. They had number 2, Serena Williams. Number 3, Lionel Messi. That was ESPN's rankings. They had LeBron
Okay.
number 4
Okay.
and Tom Brady 5.
Ooh, okay.
My boy Roger Federer 6. Simone Biles 7. Tiger Woods 8. Usain Bolt 9. And Kobe Bryant 10. That is since 2000.
It's so tough to really gauge, especially when you're going across sports like that. I think
Curry.
they had most of that fairly correct for the most part.
I think so. I mean, look, for me,
You're splitting
comparing
hairs at that level,
well,
you know?
comparing the skill sports and the Olympic sports is very hard. Like I personally would probably put Phelps 1, Messi 2, and then I mean Serena's really good too.
Oh, yeah,
You knew they were going to put a female up there, which makes sense. Serena's an icon. She's got to be in the top 5. So LeBron and Brady, they're splitting hairs between those two guys. Roger Federer, you know, one of the best tennis players, best in the 2000s though. This was, I think, last year. Novak might have passed them up, but this is just kind of where they put Messi on the all-time great list. So you know, it's not me just, you know, I'm a Messi fan. I don't want to be the biased guy. This is where Messi's considered among the all-time great athletes, ahead of LeBron and Tom Brady, according to ESPN. And all 3 of those guys, like you said, Mike, you're splitting hairs.
Yeah.
LeBron, Messi, and you know, Brady, it is very close between them. But I do agree, I think Messi is more dominant at his sport than either one of those guys personally. So don't just take my word for it.
Shane just bought out the entire double box of the 1 and 4.
All right, Shane. Adam got a spot on the single. Let's go, Messi. 1 and 4 double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, Mr. Shane.
Hold on, where?
Shane O'Mac. All him, right?
Yeah. Where's the double for this? Hold on.
It's there. Mike will find
Oh,
it.
there
In
it
the
is.
meantime, Shane, if you do have your numbers, do let me know, brother. Do let me know on those box numbers. Shane's taking a shot right now.
He's trying for that Messi. I feel it.
Yeah. Are you looking for Messi, Shane? If not, let me know what else you're looking for. I mean, I'll say this in a double box break. You can get the Messi and you can get a Speed Flex both in that same break.
Yeah.
So
All right, that's ready.
it's getting to the point where if you buy out the break and you get a Speed Flex or Messi, you're going to profit.
Oh, yeah.
And now there's going to be what? 8 boxes left, 10 boxes left. And the odds of profiting are getting really, really good. So it might be that time where you start thinking about buying out the whole break in the 1 and 4.
Yeah.
So Shane, you got all the spots, my man. He wants 6 and 22 from Shane.
6 and
6 and 22. Thank you, sir. We will get those numbers off the ticker. 6 and 22. Thank you, Shane. The can't miss 1 and 4. I feel like Messi or Trae Young, says Charles Nelson. Okay. One thing I know for a fact can't happen, Mike. We have 2 speed flexes left and Messi left. We can't pull 2 speed flexes and Messi. Oh, lights are out. There we go. We back. Let's get the single in after, says Adam. Let's do it. Let's get that single done after. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Thank you, Mike. Good luck to Mr. Shane. All right, box 6, 6 of 36. What do we got coming up here? Mr. Calamia. Looking for Lionel Messi. Looking for, oh my God, it's Messi!
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Here we go! Lionel Messi, the greatest soccer player of all time! The
Oh
greatest
my
athlete
gosh.
of all time! Michael
Holy-
Jordan, Tom Brady, who? It's Lionel Messi!
Let's go.
Let's go, Messi!
Oh my gosh.
The Argentina, the 3 stars, the new one
Yeah.
for the 3
yeah,
World
I was gonna
Cups.
say, yeah, that's their newer look.
Oh,
Oh, my
man. Woo! Let's go, Shane.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go. 8 Ballon d'Ors, the most ever. The kid in me is out. My favorite athlete of all time. I love all sports. I love nobody more than Messi.
Jeff August goes, oh my God, Common has to fold it.
That's right. I'm going to fold it real good.
What's wrong with his folding skills?
There's nothing wrong with my folding
Yeah.
skills. Absolutely nothing.
That is awesome.
I'm going to keep this one, right? I can keep it, Shane. Is that okay? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. More than $4,000 in value. I mean, what makes this so cool, too, is think about this, Mike. Soccer is played across the whole world.
Yeah.
There is literally billions of kids that grow up wanting to play soccer. Messi is considered the best ever by many. Some say second best ever. I say best personally, but top 2 player ever in your sport, played by billions of people for a long time. Now, that is something else. Let's go, says Shane. Great hit, says Cody. Sweet hit, congrats, says Omar. I can see Common drooling from being so excited. Great way to go, says Donnie. Let me get my drool cleaned up there. I don't want that getting on your jersey. That was so cool. Very cool on the Lionel Messi autographed jersey.
Very nice.
That is
And
nice.
he's still got another box to go here. So
Right.
Shane's walking away with something else. That's going to be 4 wins in a row for Shane.
Shane is on fire.
That is
Get this
awesome.
Messi jersey for you, my man. Such a sick jersey. The great Lionel Messi.
Oh,
How about that?
goodness.
How about that? This one is definitely going to stay in the hit video.
Oh,
We'll put the Shaq away. We'll do Messi for the jersey.
Yeah.
And we'll do the KG ball. I'm going to keep this one right next to me, though, because I am pumped. I am pumped. Did I record that? I hope I recorded it. I probably got too excited.
I might have to just go and screen cap it later.
All right? Man. No, I got it recorded. We're good. Great birthday present for me, says Shane. You should FaceTime Dom so we can see it. I'll leave Dom alone. He's got a wedding. He's in the wedding, preparing for the wedding. I'll leave him alone tonight, but I'm sure he would love to see the jersey.
Can you imagine he's like one of those guys from the commercials that is like on his phone? Usually they're watching like NFL Red Zone, but like he's watching Ultimate Autographs, just waiting for the Messi jersey while he's in the middle of the wedding, and then
He might be.
somebody's, the ordained minister is probably like, does anybody object to this marriage? And he's like, yes.
He's like, I want the Messi. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so many great headliners left, Adam. So many great headliners left. Let's keep them coming tonight. Let's keep them coming in this loaded 1 and 4. Well, at least I can breathe now, and I know I pulled the Messi. No one else pulled it.
Monkey off the back.
Oh, thank God. It's I could breathe a little bit. Maybe it's my night tonight because that hockey under looks good right now. Tied at 1 after 2 periods.
There you go.
Maybe it's my night tonight, Mike. All right. The second box coming up, 22 in the 1 and 4. Oh. Well, it's tough to top the Messi. Although this might be pretty close. Oh, Shane.
Oh, Shane.
My man, you called some good box numbers. We got the dual signed Ram Speed Flex. Jerome Bettis and Kyron Williams.
That is
Play
nice.
like a champion today, baby.
Oh,
Look at that
wow.
thing.
He has played this break room like a champion.
Shane. Pro Bowl running backs, 2 awesome running backs, 2 autographs, 1 helmet. Now, this thing is worth in the ballpark of $1,500 to $2,000. The Messi's in the ballpark of $4,000 plus. These 2 combined might be worth north of $6,000. And it was a double box break. Shane paid how much? He paid about $1,700 with tax on this break.
He's walking away with way more.
Yeah, more than 3 times your value, Shane.
Just with the Messi alone, but then you add in the Speed Flex, dual sign.
Man, my 2 favorites I was waiting for.
Yeah.
That is incredible there, Shane Calamia, on the ripped Ram Speed Flex. I think we got our top 2 hits of the show.
Oh, for sure.
My goodness, what a break, Shane. I told these guys, take your shots, take your shots. Shane shot, and he did not miss.
Yeah,
he did not miss. He was a half-court heave, and he made it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Shane, what'd you have for breakfast, my man?
Yeah, right?
I'm going to call it Rams running back flex. That is very nice.
That is quite the
Thank
hit.
you, says Shane. Yeah. Holy moly. That was cool.
Well, we're not done because we have that diamond break ready to go.
Let's go. That had to be one of the best double box breaks I have ever seen, Mike.
Right?
For a double box break, you get a
gosh.
Messi jersey and a dual sign customized Speed Flex, and the same guy wins both. Oh, Shane.
Yeah.
Shane.
That is
What did he
insane.
have for breakfast this morning? Do we know, Shane? What was the go-to breakfast dish?
Wheaties? Because those were some strong pulls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Holy moly, that's an understatement,
No
too.
kidding, man. I know we always have this like big discussion about what's in the video. Shane got 2 locks for the video.
Oh, for sure.
2 locks.
These aren't going anywhere.
And that is incredible. Packing to go to Disneyland right now, you see? You just won the Super Bowl. What are you doing? I'm going to Disneyland. You just won a Messi and a Speed Flex and a double box break. I'm going to Disneyland. We have the Diamonds next. Diamond single coming up. Could Justin Jefferson be next? Go ahead and drop me a box number. It is Donnie the Hut, John Fermansky, Shane Calamia, Charles Quint, Chris Godfrey, and Omar Ramirez Nieves. I wore my Messi jersey 1 week too early. I wore it last Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't want to wear the same thing again, but I don't know. Because I have the same jersey, but it does not fit me anymore. And I got it recently,
You
too.
have this one?
Yeah.
But not signed, right? Yeah.
Right, it's not signed, but they claimed it was 4XL, but it wasn't. Because it was different sizes.
Yeah.
So
European sizes.
European
will get
sizes
you,
are
yeah.
tough. It's hard to get a soccer jersey bigger than 2XL. Even that's hard to get.
Yeah.
So my fiance can wear it though. It fits her. So she has to wear it.
Yeah.
But Donnie, John, Shane, Charles, Chris, and Omar. Shane's not done, by the way.
Shane's not done.
Shane's not done. He's going to get the Steve Young and then mix it up and then maybe get the George Kittle. When you're hot at the blackjack table, you do not get up, you do not leave.
I wanted to
Take a picture.
check the Beckett cert on this, though.
Yeah.
And see, because, I mean, this is... Usually we get stuff that's signed here in the States, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if this was signed internationally.
Well, it could have been signed in Miami.
Shane, let me... It could be.
What does it say?
Jersey number, Lionel Messi. Doesn't say where it was signed, though.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay.
We'll have to go
I was
digging.
also, if it did say, I was going to ask Shane if he wants me to give it away or if he wants to figure out himself.
Oh, he'll
gets
probably
there.
figure it out. He's like, I'm just happy, man. One number in the diamond single, guys. Maybe another Speed Flex or maybe another authentic coming up, actually. Maybe Jay Jetta's next.
Could be.
That was cool. That was a cool break. Like normally I try to set it up. I saw the Messi jersey. I couldn't contain myself. I was like, no way, it's actually it. Like I've been waiting so long for it. I was like, I can't. Is that actually it? Is that right? And it was Messi. So
Unbelievable.
it is my lucky night tonight because I also bet the Nuggets plus 5.5. Very early in NBA world, but
Ooh, are
they're
they
up
taking
6 early.
They're taking it to the
Yes,
under.
it's my night tonight, man. Fiance's mom's coming over tonight, which means that she's cooking dinner, and she leaves usually before I get there. So
There you go.
it's a good night tonight. Barcelona won La Liga today.
Does she have you on Facebook? Don't say that too loudly.
She does have me on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
We're good.
No, you're
She knows I love Thursdays. She comes every Thursday. So comments, hard skip the beat, it did, man. That is one of my favorite moments ever here at Ultimate Autographs. I love every second working here, but pulling your favorite player on an autographed jersey like a kid at the candy store.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not seeing box numbers.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Let's see. We have the diamonds. Actually, Mike, there's one number that should be off. What do you have there for the diamonds? Because I see 5 on the ticker. There should be 4.
3, 4, 24, and 30.
So no 1. So I'm going to put those in my picker wheel, and let's see what the wheel spits out. Still got Taylor Swift and a Russell Wilson speed flex, by the way. Kareem, really good headliner ratio still in that 1 and 4. So 3, 4, 24, and 30. All right, spinning this bad boy. We got number 4, box 4. 4 coming up. Is it going to be Justin Jefferson? It is a 1 in 4 chance of that happening here next. Jay Jetta's still lurking here in the break room. We just got to see Brady now, right? We saw Messi. Got to get that mix it up done and see Brady next tonight. Some of the best athletes to ever play the game in our break room. All right, 6 clicks. It is Shane Calamia. Oh, he's got the Jetta spot, Mike.
Oh, man.
This guy's heating up right now. Shane Calamia on a heater.
If it's him again.
That'd be crazy. Donnie the Hut, you've got the NFC South. Chris Godfrey, NFC East. Omar Ramirez Nieves, Niner fan of the NFC West, by the way. John Fermansky, Johnny Pop Wizard, AFC North. Charles Quinte, AFC South. Donnie the Hut, AFC East. And Shane Calamia, AFC West. All right, box 4. What do we got here? We know they're all authentics in the diamonds. Every box being a full-size authentic. Ooh, it's a good one. It's a good one. A Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP, a Pro Bowl quarterback.
Oh.
Retro Giant authentic, Phil Simms.
Oh, very
the
nice.
The Anmore section, Mike.
Yeah.
A quarterback in the Anmore section, Chris Godfrey. Congrats on the Giants, Phil Simms authentic. So 3 boxes left now in the diamonds. We have 1 single, 1 double, and 1 Justin Jefferson helmet left. 1 in 3 chance in that diamond break. Now, I can tell you this about a Justin Jefferson authentic. A Rave Jay Jetta's authentic. Retail value, north of $800.
Ooh,
You might
yeah.
think about buying out the break. Last time a guy bought out the break, you saw what happened, right?
Yeah, honestly.
Nice job, Chris, on the Phil Simms. It's a very, very nice helmet right there for Chris Godfrey. 246834 on the Phil Simms. All right, so nice little momentum here in the break room. We are heating up. Keep those orders rolling. Let's keep the heat going here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. I'm thinking we get a vault done, 4 to go in that double spot break. And we got 4 to go in the vault quad as well. 1 in 4 single just sold out too.
Yeah, I saw that.
So more 1 in 4s coming up. Thank you guys. More good stuff left in the 1 in 4. And we're not done. There's the Speed Flex left. There's Kareem left. Taylor Swift left. Ric Flair left. Trey Young left. We have actually every box but 2 has a headliner left in that 1 and 4. So, and you guys see what that series is all about. Let's get it done tonight anyway, right? Now that
Might as
Messi's
well.
gone, but there's so much good stuff left. All right, we'll put the Phil Simms Authentic back in the box. Very, very nice, Chris Godfrey. All right, so 1 and 4 single. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
If your name is Adam Hoffman, Shane Kalamia, or Tom Kozic.
All right, those are the guys. Those are the guys in that break. 31 from Adam. Thank you, Adam. 31. That should be good. 31 is coming up.
This is number 15.
I think it's 15. Yes, sir. 15 in the singles. Awesome, awesome show tonight, guys. We're having a blast. Knocking out so many good boxes. Lionel Messi and so much more heat in the room tonight. Adam, Tom, and Shane. 6 clicks on the way here. 6 clicks on the way. All right. 4, 5, and 6. Thank you, Mike. All right, Shane's got the football spot. Adam's got the basketball spot. Baseball spot is Tom. And Shane has the everything else spot. We got box 31 coming up. 31 out of 36 on the way next. What's in the box? What's in the box? We do have a football helmet, looks like. We do have a football helmet coming up. I'm feeling danger. Russ, Shane Calamia again. Another one. The Broncos, Seahawk, and Wisconsin Rip Speed Flex. The Super Bowl champion, the 10-time Pro Bowl quarterback, future Hall of Famer, Russell Wilson. That time with 2 spots for Shane, $404. He spent, got this helmet. It's worth more than 3 times that. Shane is on one tonight.
That is crazy.
Messi and 2 speed flexes in the 1 and 4. And let's be completely honest. Shane should not have won any of these because Shane did not play in the break room yesterday, the day before, or the day before that. You guys waited and you gave Shane this chance.
Yeah,
and Shane
that's
says,
true.
thank God they waited too long. Man. Yeah, I called it and missed it. Could have had all the spots maybe in one. But Shane is on a heater.
That is insane.
That
work
is
right
very
there.
nice. And you are in the same break, Adam. If he wants to gift it to you, it is allowed. But I doubt he wants to gift this speed flex. But that's up to him.
Might be asking a lot right there.
I've never seen anyone ever gift the speed flex in the break room. I've
Yeah,
seen a lot of generous gifts, but never a speed flex, Mike. I mean, we're talking about lids worth $1,000, $2,000 sometimes. That's a lot of money to gift online stranger.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Here's a couple $1,000s. Would you do that? I wouldn't.
I don't know if I would.
I'm not that nice.
Yeah,
I'm very nice, but
I'm
not
nice,
that nice.
but yeah,
Oh,
No,
man. Well, we have, if we had a segment called Customer of the Night,
easily, hands down.
it is 8:03, but I think it's close.
Still.
This guy's
Yeah.
got it.
Holy cow.
This guy's got it tonight. I mean, obviously the Brady has not come out yet. So technically speaking at the current moment, I would say the 3 best hits are all Shane's. He's got them all so far.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Shane. Russell Wilson, Speed Flex. Now he's got to get to Taylor Swift next. Get that Ric Flair
Keep going,
next.
my guy. What did he say earlier? You don't stop when you're at the blackjack table and you're winning.
Not when you're this hot in a specific series, too. I would definitely keep going if I were you, man. Because you are on a heater of heaters at the moment. It's one of those heaters that's about to explode. You
Yeah,
got one
no
of those
kidding.
space heaters It's becoming a fire hazard right now with Shane. The Burridge Fire Department is on standby as well. I might have to get him here in the break room.
His local fire department is probably getting called out to his house right now.
For
because
real.
He probably ran around his hardwood floors so quickly they caught on fire.
The hardwood floor like that KG basketball?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The only thing left for him is to win the entry for the Tom Brady. And actually, I'll do you one better, Den. I know for a fact that Shane is a diehard Niners fan. Not only can he win the Tom Brady Speed Flex, he can get a Steve Young Authentic, which to him is probably just as good as any of these, right? Yeah. Look, if Shane comes in the break room, loses a break or two, he can still call it a big time win for the night. If
Honestly.
I were Shane, I don't stop right now.
No, honestly.
With how hot you are,
And
you
the
run this back.
ratios. You're buying into this 1-4, my guy. The ratios are still always in your favor. 9 boxes left, 7 headliners. And those headliners include that Taylor Swift that you were talking about, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We did pull the Bettison Kyron Williams. Yeah,
9 boxes left. Is that right, Mike? You're looking at it, 9 boxes? So we have the Trae Young ball, the Ric Flair belt, the Taylor Swift CD, the Kareem jersey, 4 photoed headliners. Then we got Bruce Smith, Paul Pierce, Allen Iverson, 7 and 9 chance counting the secondary headliners in that 1-4. Pretty good odds. Might as well take everything home. I mean, that wrestling belt is really cool. Yeah. It is a very, very cool wrestling belt.
I'm a wrestling fan.
Right? And then we also have, in that Mix It Up, by the way, with that Steve Young helmet, we're down to, I think, 11 left in the Mix It Up. And we got the Marino Mini, the Machado bat, the Steve Young Authentic, the Julius Erving jersey, and we have a Pete Rose secondary headliner. That one's a 5 and 11 chance at a headliner, almost 50%, plus some entries for the Tom Brady Speed Flex, which we'll do at the end of the series in the Mix It Up. So those 2 multi-sport and entertainment item breaks, I would argue, should be far from done, in my opinion, guys. Far from done in those 2 breaks. But the vault right now is an awesome break to get into. Now, we have done how many vaults tonight? We did a double box in the vault. So that put us down to 23 boxes left. And we still have 12 total headliners, including 4 speed flexes. You can get a double up in the speed flexes. Bo Jackson, Brock Bowers in the West or AFC West. We got a Bo Nix Rave still out there, also in the AFC West. Here's another one for Shane. George Kittle on the Lunar Authentic. We got a Jamar Chase STS, a Triple Crown winner, Brian Urlacher Hydro, Barry Sanders, Lions alternate Speed Flex with the Lion King inscription, the A.J. Brown Speed Flex customized, the Baker Mayfield Rave. So much good stuff left. A closer look at some of these helmets, too, by the way. The Brock Bowers looks absolutely insane right now. This guy, as a rookie, broke the single-season receiving yard mark by a tight end with Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell as his quarterbacks. That, to me, is outrageous. Now, we have the A.J. Brown Speed Flex, that dark green for the Super Bowl champion. Really helped transform Jalen Hurts' career. A.J. Brown did, having that number 1 receiver. Here's that Hydro Brian Urlacher with the 54 on the back. One of the best linebackers of all time. Fire lid for Urlacher. Got some good ratios as well when it comes to the diamond break, by the way. We have 3 boxes left in the diamonds. One of those 3 boxes is the Justin Jefferson Rave Authentic. The purple Rave with the beautiful face mask, the visor, very, very clean lid. Let's get the Jefferson tonight as well, guys. A lot of goodies left. The college break, by the way, also in a good spot right now. We only have 6 boxes left in the college. We got 4 headliners left. C.D. Lamb, Steve Smith, both awesome receivers on full-size authentics of Oklahoma and Utah. Then we got secondary headliners, LaShawn McCoy and Warren Moon. Plus, we have 4 gift cards left with the helmets, which means that the secondary headliners, Mike, will also have gift cards plus the helmet. So a lot of options, guys. Get your spots. Let's rock. Let's roll.
Shane continues to get his spots. He just bought out the rest of that Mix It Up series. That's the single. There were 7 spots to go. He took them all.
All right, Mix It Up, single number 8. Go ahead and drop me a box number for the Mix It Up, guys. Who's got a number for the Mix It Up? Looking forward to this terrific break here. Gotta get on that run. Maybe see that Tom Brady tonight, perhaps. Maybe Tom Brady could be in the room tonight. So what do you, Shane, and who else is in there?
Omar Ramirez Nieves.
So a pair of Niner fans in here.
Yeah.
With the Steve Young left, huh?
Yeah, it must be what they're chasing.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense for the Niner Nation. Makes sense. That hockey under looking good, Mike. 18 minutes left, 17 minutes left.
Still 1-1. Oh,
Still 1-1.
you might be going overtime there.
I hope
there's
so.
Still, what, you said 18 minutes left, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's still time.
17 something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There's still time. But still.
The diamond single was won by, who won the diamond single? It was...
Was that Shane, too?
Was it Shane? It wouldn't surprise me.
Diamond
it was
single
Chris
was
Godfrey.
Chris won the Phil Simms Authentic.
Yes, sir. Shane wants box 18. Thank you, sir. 18 coming off in the Mix It Up. All righty, guys. 6 times on the way. Keep it rolling. I mean, we saw Messi tonight. Why not Brady next? I want to see Brady next, Mike. Put that Russ could go next to you, I guess.
Yeah.
You can see the jersey doesn't display quite as well on the front.
We need Rip's backpack.
We need Rip's backpack. That's what we need.
Mine won't hold up. Flimsier backpack.
I got you. That's okay. I'll probably hold up the jersey in the hit video for Messi.
Yeah.
That'll be the look. All right, 6 clicks, guys. Good luck. Good luck for the Mix It Up. 5 and 6. All right, so Omar has the Dolphins. By the way, it could be Dan Marino. Cardinals, Broncos, and Phillies. If it's not a Dolphin, a Cardinal, a Bronco, or a Philly, it belongs to Shane. He's got all the other spots, including the Niner spot, which he wants for the Steve Young. All right. What do we got here in box 18 in the Mix It Up? Oh, how about this? This actually might be an Expo hit. I think that was his tenure.
Oh.
Andre Dawson. The autographed bat of Andre Dawson. I don't see the Cubs, so I'm guessing this is the Expo hit for Andre Dawson. We do go based on tenure and the amount of games played. And I think Dawson played more with the Expos than the Cubs. Let's see. Montreal, 11 years. Cubs, only 6 years, and had more games, more than 1,400 games with the Expos. So this is, in fact, the Expos hit for the former MVP, the 8-time All-Star, 8-time Gold Glover, 4 Silver Sluggers, Hall of Famer, of course, and one of the nicest autographs in memorabilia, Andre Dawson. Look at that thing.
And it's not even a headliner.
It's not even a headliner. It's a very, very clean one. See, I was thinking to myself it's going to be Vlad Sr., but no, it's Andre Dawson. If it had MVP inscription, would be a Cub hit because he won the MVP with the Cubs, but otherwise, actually, Andre Dawson would be an Expos hit in our break room because that's the team he played the longest with. So nice hit there. Expo spot for Shane. Congrats on Andre Dawson.
He's still racking it up, huh?
This is probably my favorite baseball autograph we got in the room, look-wise. Probably my favorite autograph ever is Curtis Martin, but as far as baseball, hard to find a better auto than Andre Dawson. It is nice. Beautiful. Nice congrats, Shane, says Omar. It's a good-looking autograph, says Ryan. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Andre Dawson. All right, Shane. That is what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about. All right, we'll get the Dawson bat put back. And let's run it back. I mean, the Steve Young didn't come out. The Dan Marino didn't come out. The Julius Irving, the Manny Machado. Let's run it back, Mike, right?
Might as well. The jersey break is sold out, though, so we'll do jerseys first.
Maybe Brett Favre is next. Jersey single. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Got that momentum rolling tonight. Got that mojo going, guys. We are cruising here in the break room. Absolutely cruising. Not for a bruising, just awesome autograph memorabilia, Mike. No bruising here. Unless other people's egos are bruised because of how lucky Shane has been tonight.
I mean,
he might have bruised some egos tonight, let's be honest.
You're more than welcome to feel that way because, yeah, that's been the case. But as you said earlier, those folks playing over the last 2 days had the opportunities to close that stuff out. And they left it on the table for Shane. All right. There's that.
I want to know what's in 5 from earlier, says Ty. There we go. We're about to find out, my man. Could number 4 be in box 5? Brett Favre. Possible. Possible. That is the big jersey left in here. Shane Calamia is in here again. John Sutter, Shane, Ryan, Ty, and Chris.
Shane got a couple of those free spots.
Thirsty Thursday. If you buy 5 or more break spots, select the jersey with the 6th one, you get that jersey spot for free.
So, I mean, he not only is he getting everything that he's won tonight, he bought so many spots, he's getting free jersey spots. He could walk away with a jersey on top of it.
For free.
For free. Yeah.
Okay, not bad. Well, he does have the NFC North, so if it is the Favre, it is Shane. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We do have NFC South, as Ryan McCall says, only if I'm in the North, Common says, I'm sorry, Rye. That guy Shane's in the North right now. Ty Percival, by the way. There's Roger Staubach, second or photoed headliner. Could be the NFC East. John Sutter, NFC West. Chris Brandvold, AFC North. Shane Calamia, AFC South and East. And Ryan McCall in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Box 5. Playbook jerseys. 5 out of 30. All right, Ty, how about some box number mojo? Here's a fun fact for you guys. If you don't know this, you're about to get educated. And Mike, this is for you as well. There's only 2 players in the history of the NFL to lead the league in interceptions 3 times. Ed Reed done it 3 times, and Everson Walls has done it 3 times.
Oh, okay.
3-time interception leader, the former Cowboy great. Ed Reed, by the way, practice squad authentic for as little as $49. JSA certified. Box number mojo, Ty Percival. Not bad with Everson Walls on the Navy Cowboy jersey. All right. Ty Percival.
Very nice.
We had 1 spot, $28. Who says box number mojo's not real? I believe Shane called out the Messi and the Speed Flexes with box number mojo. So,
well, he was the only one in that break.
Yeah,
but still.
I mean, we could have called the wheel and not got Messi.
Right, he could have called the wrong box numbers.
So, nice man, first Cowboys win. Thank you, says Ty. Good hit, Ty, says Ryan. Good hit indeed. Everson Walls jersey. All right. There was a kid I grew up with in middle school, high school, and in middle school at least. His big thing was he wore jerseys every day at the school.
Oh, yeah, everybody's got one of those, right?
And, yeah, everyone's got that guy that always wears a jersey. And every week, he would wear his Navy Cowboys Emmitt Smith jersey. So whenever I see this jersey, it makes me think of this guy, Nick, that I knew in high school.
See, he's made a statement for himself and imprinted himself in everybody's mind.
Exactly.
I promise, despite my large jersey collection, that was not me.
Okay.
I was not wearing jerseys to school. Unless I was going to a game later.
I did occasionally, but not like, all the time.
Right.
Diamonds, is JJ still available? Yes, Jay Bowerson. There's only 3 boxes left, my man. And one of them is the Justin Jefferson autographed, authenticated, Rave authentic with the visor. Yes, Jay. 1 in 3 chance the next diamond box we open is Justin Jefferson. Like those odds. 1 in 3 chance at the Jettas. Congratulations, Ty, on your Everson Walls jersey. And what are we doing next? If I had to guess, maybe more mix it up, maybe vault, maybe 1 and 4, maybe that diamond break. I know one guy that's getting in the diamond break. It's definitely Jay Bowerson, because he asked about the Justin Jefferson, and it is still out there. I also now feel extremely confident in that hockey under, Mike. 12 minutes left.
A lot can
They
change
got
in
to
12
score
minutes.
4 goals.
A lot can change.
They got to
This
score
is playoff hockey.
4
Colin.
goals. Feeling good about it. Also feeling
but
good
so
about the
far,
Nuggets
yeah.
plus 5.5. They're up 5 here with 9 minutes to go. Jamal Murray, by the way, is playing, has 11 points.
There you go.
Nikola Jokic on his way to another triple-double, of course. It's what he does. We're on our way to more speed flexes in that vault, more heat in that 1 and 4, and maybe, just maybe, the Tom Brady speed flex in the mix it up. What is it now? 10 mix it ups left, Mike? There's 10
Yeah.
left in the mix it up. So 10 boxes left, which means 80 entries left for the Tom Brady. 240 total entries. 1/3 are still left, actually. In the last 10 boxes, we have 5 headliners. Dan Marino, Manny Machado, Steve Young, Julius Irving, and how about this? The Hit King, Pete Rose. Not even a photoed headliner, Pete Rose. And Pete Rose, by the way, the reason why he's not a photoed headliner, Mike, is because prior to passing away, he did sign autographs a lot, which the more you sign, it devalues your autograph a little bit more. But given he's not going to be signing anymore, unfortunately, his autograph value actually going to go up because the Pete Rose autograph, which was very available, will not be very available in the near future.
Yeah, true.
So I'm guessing he'll be sliding his way into a photoed headliner in the near future. Most hits in baseball history, Pete Rose. That is the red spot, by the way. So we have also the Dolphin spot is still available for the Dan Marino. And Manny Machado is in the Padres spot. We have, let's see, Steve Young is the Niners spot. And then we have, let's see, what's the other one? Julius Irving is the Sixers spot. So there's no double ups as far as photoed headliners, but obviously some double ups could be available depending on what the and more section features. So let's get that mix it up run back, guys. Let's get that practice squad done. Let's see that Justin Jefferson tonight. And there's 3 boxes left. Justin Jefferson Rave is still left. So it's kind of that time where the Taylor Swift fans might come out to play, Mike.
That's true.
9 boxes left. We still got the Taylor Swift in the 1 and 4. Where are all the wrestling fans? I don't know if it's because a lot of our staff loves wrestling, but I turn on Ultimate Autographs, and there's a lot of people in the chat talking about wrestling.
Yeah, you know, it's getting bigger, and I feel like it died out for a little while, or maybe I just wasn't
making a
around it,
comeback?
and it's making such a big comeback, you know?
Well, let's see that Ric Flair belt.
Woo!
Come in here, wrestling nerds. Get that Ric Flair belt, right?
Yeah, right?
It's a very, very clean belt. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Beautiful licensed jersey still left. Bruce Smith, for Pete's sake. NFL all-time sack leader Bruce Smith, Mike. Secondary headliner in that 1
That's
and 4.
crazy.
That is wild to me. So balls in your court, guys. What do you want to do next? The vault, by the way, still has every flex left but straight hand. Barry Sanders, Brock Bowers, Bo Jackson, A.J. Brown. Actually, all the headliners left except for Bob Greasy, Michael Strahan, and Warren Moon. So basically, the top row is gone, minus Bo Jackson, and all the other rows are still left. And I still love the AFC West Speed Flex double up. Brock Bowers, Bo Jackson, $186, more than $2,000 in value, maybe more than $2,500 in value for less than $200 in the AFC West. You get one of the best dual sport athletes ever, Bo Jackson, and one of the best tight end athletes right now, Brock Bowers, on that clean lid. I love the orange Rave Bo Nix as well. That's an AFC West option too in that double box, guys. This flex is left. The A.J. Brown flex is still left. The Urlacher Hydro is left. So much good stuff in that Vault series. Do not sleep. And for the guys that maybe want to not invest as much, don't forget the practice squad. Practice squad is down to 16 boxes left. You might not believe this, but it's 10 headliners in here. 10 and 16 chance at a headliner. Warren Sapp and Steve McMichael's secondary. We have the 3-time Depoy J.J. Watt on a mini. But here's the lead in the practice squad. We have 7 authentic helmets in the final 16 boxes. 7 authentic photoed headliners. That includes Ed Reed, Darrelle Revis, talk about some of the great defensive backs, Steve Smith, Michael Irvin, 2 of the best receivers ever, James Harrison on the camo authentic, Marshall Faulk on the lunar, and of course, Aiden Hutchinson, the talented young pass rusher. Julian says, sorry, I was on mute for a second. Did you say the berries available in the vault are gone? It is available, Julian.
Yep, it's
It
still
is
there.
very much available. The only speed flex gone is Michael Strahan. The only headliners gone are Warren Moon and Bob Greasy, along with Strahan, of course. Everything else is left, including Barry Sanders, which it's kind of a matter of personal preference, because I was going to say Barry Sanders is the biggest name left on the speed flexes. Brock Bowers is the best looking speed flex, but obviously for Eagle fans, they'll say A.J. Brown all day. So then, of course, Bo Jackson. So kind of hard to pick the best one. I would say all 4 are awesome speed flexes still available in that Playmaker vault. So where would you guys like to head next? Where would you guys like to head next here, the customers? I might suggest we get that Brady drawing done tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
With only 10 boxes left and 80 entries left in the mix it up.
Right.
What do we got?
It's more than doable.
Jay Bowerson getting diamonds?
No, Donnie DeHutt getting in the double for the diamonds.
All right, so Donnie's in. I know Jay's not far behind because Jay, of course, is looking for that Jay Jettas.
Yeah. Donnie's all alone in there, guys. Join him in there.
Yeah, diamond double. 2 boxes come out. 2 authentic helmets come out. The only break that we know it's an authentic helmet in every box currently up on the page, the diamonds, right? Because
Right.
the vault does have some reps mixed in, mostly authentic, but there is some high-end level names for reps that often come with vault keys, Mike, though. Often come with vault keys.
And Jay, if you're out there, my guy, don't wait on this double because there's only 3 boxes left. The chances of Jay Jettas coming out pretty high. I would get yourself, let's be smart here, right? Get yourself spots in the double and in the single.
That way you're guaranteed to be in the break the Jettas comes out.
Right.
And we're not going to do anything as far as pairing or anything in the diamonds while Jay Jettas is left. So, we'll go until Jay Jettas comes out in that break for the diamonds. We might have a jersey break coming up. We just had a big order in the jerseys. 2 to go.
Yeah, 2 to go. Eric leaving a couple spots for his fellow friends over
The
there.
best stuff in the room, of course, the diamonds, the vault, the 1 and 4. But for the guys that maybe don't want to invest as much money, we do have a really good item left to chase in the jerseys. Brett Favre. We're winding down in the jerseys. 8 to go, Mike, I believe. Is that right? 8 jerseys left. One of them is Favre. One of them is Roger Staubach. And one is a secondary headliner, Mike Singletary.
Yeah.
So
We have 1 spot to go in this next jersey break.
awesome. Let's get her done.
Omar also buying a spot in, let's see here, that would be the Mix It Up single. So he's jumping back in there. That's
All right,
single
Mr.
number 9.
Nieves. Making moves, Omar.
He's alone in there. Somebody join him.
Shane might join him with 7.
That could be. That could
Right?
be. Yeah, that's what he did last time.
We
so.
could have a repeat, perhaps. So Nuggets and Thunder, 39 all here in that game. The under's definitely going to hit in the hockey, Mike. 7 minutes left now.
Don't be
Come
so
on.
sure.
4 goals in 7 minutes?
It's possible. I've seen it done before.
I'm
don't
low-key
be saying
cheering.
too
I'm
much.
cheering for the Capitals just because Ovechkin, by the way.
I know.
So I'm hoping
everybody
they
wants
win.
to see that, but
Plus,
you know
you
what?
don't want to see a 5-game series. You want to see 6
you
or
want to see it
7.
go further. Well, we've seen a couple with the Knights and the Oilers. I didn't think would go 5 either, and yet it did. Did you see the funny stat? I sent it to Ricky because he's a Knights fan. The Knights' last goal that they scored in that series was in Game 3, It was that one with .4 seconds to go, and it was actually Edmonton's.
game.
It was actually Edmonton's Leon Draisaitl that put it in. So Leon Draisaitl put the last goal in because then they got shut out in Game 4 and 5. So
That's crazy.
that's tough for Knights fans, but yeah, no, you want to see Ovi, but I think the Canes have the playoff pedigree
Better
and
team.
experience. Yeah.
Better team.
So yeah.
So I definitely want to see the Nuggets keep it rolling. I'm a big Jokic fan personally. So hoping the Nuggets pull the game out tonight. Otherwise, if the Nuggets don't win tonight, we're going to have our Western Conference Finals set. It would be Thunder
Yeah.
and T-Wolves.
I've got those brackets moving for our basketball giveaways that we did.
Yeah, we do.
We're into, I believe, the gift cards, but I don't know when we want to start doling them out. So
Let's see, NBA playoff entries.
I've got that moved along. Yeah.
Yeah,
I did that this morning.
there we go. So Stephen Plecky and Ronnie Sayer are already going to get gift cards because they're in the conference finals.
Yeah.
So let's get all 4 matchups set, then we can kind of figure out
That's
when
what
we'll
I
give
was
out those
thinking
gift
too.
cards.
Yeah.
But Steven and Ronnie are already in. And who's got the Thunder? Steven Lenhart has the Thunder. And then Rob Barnett has the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Which mixer, Will Hawk? The multi-sport or the 1-in-4 mixer, my man? Which one are you referring to? Jersey Break is sold out, by the way, it looks like, right?
It is, yeah. But yeah, we got plenty of mixing up here in the break room, so you got to be a little specific right now.
If it's the multi-sport mixer, Dan Marino, Manny Machado, Steve Young, Julius Irving, Pete Rose, 5 headliners and 10 boxes. If you're talking about the 1-in-4, it's a 7 or 9 chance. Trae Young, Ric Flair, Taylor Swift, Kareem, Bruce Smith, Paul Pierce, and Allen Iverson. So good stuff in both mixers.
Yes, sir.
Drop me a box number for that Jersey Break, by the way, guys. Drop me a box number for the Jersey Break. Who's got the numbers? Who's got the magic numbers here in the jerseys? Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. Could go wheeling and dealing if we don't have any numbers here for the jerseys. The Brett Favre chase, I would say, is on in the Jersey Break. So far, we've been chasing Messi. We got that one done. By the way, 2 to go in that vault quad, Mike.
Yeah, that was Shane just jumping in there, making it 2 to go.
He's red hot.
He's been on fire.
That vault quad is knocking on that door, guys. 24 from Eric. Thank you, Eric. 24 is there for the jerseys. 24 is also coming up for the Jersey Break.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I just changed it to.
All right.
Go.
Chris, Eric, Omar, and Julian. Good luck, gentlemen. Let's see if Favre is coming up next. It would fit with the theme today with all the headliners we've pulled. It's been a barrage of headliner hits for sure. Barrage of headliner hits. Oh, how about this? Julian, by the way, with 1 spot to get the Favre. He's got the NFC North. Chris is the NFC South. Omar with 1 spot could get the Roger Staubach. Eric has all the other spots. Eric looking for an NFC West or an AFC hit. Pretty simple for Eric in this break. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You can't make it up, Mike.
No
you can't
way.
make it
No
up tonight.
way.
It is headliner heaven. The autographed Brett Favre jersey coming up. Number 4, 4th all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Julian Andrade, awesome jersey. Congrats on the Brett Favre. Love the hit.
That's
the
closer
3-time
magic.
MVP. Closer magic. $28. JSA certified. Brett Favre. How about that?
That's awesome.
Now, guys, 40 of you guys are watching right now. The headliners are coming out like crazy right now. It is headliner after headliner after headliner. I'm calling it headliner momentum night tonight, Mike, which means that get your spots because nothing but headliners are coming out in the break room tonight. So that is very nice for Julian Andrade. Very, very nice. Nice hit. Says better 7-9. Nice hit, Julian, says Omar. Man, Brett Favre.
Wow.
Get this one folded up. Put this one back in the box. we'll put it away for now because jerseys take up more space. We do have the Messi jersey. We can confer at the end of the night whether we'll put it in the video or not. That one is licensed. So is the Kareem. And I'll say the licensed jerseys are better than the custom jerseys. Got that licensed Kareem jersey still out there in the 1 and 4. I got you. Julian says, thank you. I hate the hit and run, but I got to put these kids to bed. Glad I jumped on. Hey, better to hit and run in the break room than when you're driving.
That's true.
That's the best way. Literally hit and run. You got the hit, and you ran away with the W.
And in this case, the hit is the good thing, man. If you had jumped in and didn't win, and then, you got to go put the kids to bed, maybe you're walking away a little upset, but you're going home with something nice.
You're going home a winner, Julian. Going home a winner, my man.
That is awesome.
Congrats on that Brett Favre jersey. So, there you go. Got to keep your head up, Eric. Positive energy gets you good things. If you believe you'll lose, you put the negative mojo out there, the losses follow like crazy. It's the guys that keep that positive energy and that positive mindset that end up going on these heaters, right? I've never heard Shane Calamia talk about a loss before, and you see what happens with him. The guy does nothing but wins. So your time will come. Your time will come. It was not the night tonight, but your time will come, Eric. These swings do go in swings. I mean, let this sink in, Mike. Aaron Judge was booed last year. Started off ice cold. It came back around for him. So it'll come back around for you as well, Eric. I will also personally say this. If you are getting sniped or losing in the jerseys, you are losing with the lesser headliner names, the stuff worth less money, and you're spending less money to lose. So you might as well get sniped in the jerseys as opposed to the diamonds, the vault, the 1 and 4. If you're taking your L's somewhere, I would always take them in the jerseys personally. You win some, you lose some, it all works out, says Mark. There you go, Mark. I like that mindset. I mean, I think after Michael Jordan, Lionel Messi, Tom Brady, these all-time greats, they lose a game, they're not done. They're like, I lost the game, I'll come right back.
Exactly.
And come back and win for sure. So, what are we doing next, guys? We've had a Messi chase. We've had a Favre chase. Do we have some speed flex chases, maybe? I know one break we're doing 100%, Mike. That is the Vault Quad.
Yeah.
It is 2 spots to go. I talk about good mojo, good energy.
Actually,
No
it
spots
is
to go?
closed. Yeah, Shane jumped in there for those final 2 as well. So we are going to be ready to go in that in just a moment.
So let's go. Let's rock.
You were
let's
right.
roll.
You said, I know one break that we're doing for sure. And sure enough,
Well,
asking you shall receive.
let's talk about some options here in the quad. You get the AFC West, you get a Bo Jackson Speed Flex, a Brock Bauer Speed Flex, and a Bo Nix Rave Authentic with 1 spot, Mike. Sounds pretty good to me.
And the vault is our chase wheel spin.
Yep,
so.
exactly right. And you got your Damon times 4 in the wheel spin because you're in the quad. So Vault Quad is coming up. Vault Quad, go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys. 4 box numbers in the Vault Quad break. Quadruple the boxes, quadruple the fun here in the break room. So who's got the numbers? Keep in mind, Shane got some box number mojo with his skits earlier. So let's see if he's got some box numbers here. All right, can you now tell me I'm going to win my bet in the hockey? There's 2 minutes left. They're not scoring 4 goals in 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. That's probably, like I was saying earlier, going to overtime.
Yes.
If they're holding each other like that. I mean, you're talking, the Capitals are fighting for their season.
Right?
So they're not letting anything up, but if they can't score against a tougher team, then yeah, it's going to be a stalemate right now.
Matthew DeMitt, Moses Cohen, Donnie DeHut, Shane Calamia, guys. Need 4 box numbers in the vault.
Or the wheel times 4.
Yes. That works. Oh,
there we
Shane's
go.
got him.
Dang, Shane is on tonight.
He's on tonight, man.
6, 16, and 29?
Yep, that's correct. 16 for Joe Montana, his boy. I mean, when you're hot, right? You take advantage. You cash in when you're hot in the break room, right? And then 29. Okay, perfect. Be 27 to 28 here. Oh, boy. I think the Capitals are toast, Mike. It's under 5.5, Sean. Under 5.5 goals, which I think is pretty safe.
You're all right right now, but
The Hurricanes just scored.
that actually might not bode well for you because you might see the Caps start pulling their goalie as last resort.
Yeah, but they go 2-2. Then in 3-2, I still went under 5.5.
Yeah, well,
So
but I'm talking like, Carolina might get a bunch of empty netters.
2, but not 3.
But yeah, I don't
We'll
know
see.
what it would be.
Yeah, no, I'm good at 5.5. If it was 4.5, I would start sweating.
Yeah, I know.
But
Yeah.
5.5, I think I'm good. The Nuggets bet is not as good because now they're down 8 all of a sudden. But it is a game around in the NBA, so I think they'll make a comeback later. Yeah, 5.5. Thank you, Sean. Should be good.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
All right, 5 and 6 clicks here for the quad. Well, Shane's got the NFC West where his Niners reside. Donnie's got the NFC North. NFC South, East, and West is Shane. Matthew DeMitt, AFC North. Shane Calamia, AFC South. Moses Cohen, AFC East. Matthew DeMitt, by the way, arguably the best spot in this break, AFC West. Bo Jackson, Speed Flex. We have the Brock Bowers, Rip Speed Flex. And we have the Bo Nix, Rave Authentic in the AFC West. 14-leg parlay. I think that was Robbie and Ricky.
Ricky had that, yeah. It was a basketball one.
How many did he get?
I don't know.
Probably not 14. Oh, man. All right, we'll start with box 2, but first, yep, we got you guys set up already. We'll start with box 2. 2 out of 30. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun in the vault. Let's have some fun in the vault. All righty. What do we got here, Mike? What do we got? We got an authentic is what we have. Oh!
Could it be?
Well, it goes with the theme tonight. Another headliner for Shane.
Oh,
Baker
wow.
Mayfield on the rave. How about it, Shane? With the white ink, top 3 in passing yards and passing touchdowns this last season. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. The toughest son of a gun. The Bake Show, Baker Mayfield rave, going home to Shane.
Very nice.
That is very nice. Very, very nice, Mr. Shane Calamia. Cannot stop winning headliners.
Honestly.
Cannot stop. The guy is unconscious tonight. It seems like
is
every box we open, it's a Shane
incredible.
headliner.
Incredible.
It's one of the better runs I've seen. I've seen quite a few. I'm not going to say best because we once had a customer, you might not believe this, Mike, won 8 straight diamond boxes in a row.
Oh my gosh.
And he played with 2 spots in each break. So it was a 1 in 4 chance
Wow.
each time, I think. Something like that. He wasn't playing with 8 spots. It was like 2 spots. Maybe one of them he had 4 spots, but he won 8 authentic helmets in a row at one point.
That is
I
incredible.
would call that the best run, but this is a pretty good one for Shane. Pretty good one.
Yeah, no doubt.
I will say he is buying more spots. A couple of his wins were all 8 spots. A couple were 7. This one was 4.
Yeah.
The more spots you buy, the better odds you have. Well, the Hurricanes just got another goal, but there's 8 seconds left. So it's 3-1, Mike.
You're good.
8 seconds left in the game.
You're good, and
We can put that next to you there. We have enough room kind of on the side there.
Yeah, yeah. You're good, and I think so is my brackets.
Okay.
Actually, no. I believe I did take the Caps over them because I thought their playoff experience was going to dwindle. So, but my bracket's already busted. I had Avalanche winning it.
My Stanley Cup pick is coming up tonight. Dallas Stars.
You had the Stars. You have the Stars winning.
Because they're my lucky team for betting.
Okay. All right.
So
yeah.
they always win when I bet. So they're plus 115 tonight. I'll probably have to put some money on it.
I had 7 of 8 series correct in my first round. And I had, because they make you pick the number of games as well, right? So I
Sure.
had, of those 7 series, well, of the 8 series, I had the right number of games in 6.
Just the champ bit you.
But yeah, it was just, and I had set one of those number of games was I had that series going 7 games, and it did go 7 games.
Yeah.
It just was not the result I needed.
Uh-huh. All right, box 6 coming up. Box 6 coming up next. 6, by the way, was Shane's number for the Messi box, in case you're wondering.
Oh yeah, We
6
see
is
another
Baker
headliner.
Mayfield's number. What do we got next? Oh, I see another authentic helmet. Let's see what we got here. Oh, let's go! The heat keeps on coming.
Oh,
Brock
wow.
Bowers.
Yes, this is the one I wanted to see.
The Raiders speed flex, the rookie record for receiving yards by a tight end, number 89 on the back.
Oh,
the
that is
white rip,
so cool.
the Raiders skull on the front. It's Matthew DeMitt, AFC West, Brock Bowers.
Look at that. He's peeling the mask off with the eye patch. Oh my god.
Come on. It's raining headliners right now in the break room.
No kidding.
Oh my God. Better top 3 helmets right now. We'll move the Brady off because technically he has not been hit yet. So
Right, yeah.
We can probably put him off to the side somewhere, Mike. What's the better speed flex? The Brock Bowers rip speed flex? The dual signed Rams in Notre Dame play like a champion today? Or is it is that Jerome Bettis and Kyron Williams, by the way? Or is it the Russell Wilson quad rip speed flex? Wisconsin Broncos, Seattle Seahawks ×2, the new school and the old school Seattle logo.
Don't make me choose.
I'm going to choose myself.
But if I had to choose, I gotta stick with my guns here. It's the Brock Bowers.
And I'm going to go different than you to mix it up.
That's fine.
I'm going the Ram helmet.
Yeah.
Because I love that it's got the play like a champion, and I love the Rams look. But all 3 of these, it's like 1A, and 1B.
Yeah.
Holy cow. So that is Matthew DeMitt, though. So he did stop the Shane streak of all
Yeah.
the speed flexes and Messi jerseys. Matthew DeMitt is on the board
Good job, Matthew.
with the Brock Bowers speed flex. Another lock for the video tonight.
yeah.
Another lock for the video tonight. Very nice, Matthew.
Very
Man.
cool. Wow. Okay. So in this quad, 2 boxes, 2 headliners to go with all the other headliners we've had tonight. I mean, could we continue? That's the question.
I mean, get your spots now, guys. The break room is hotter than hot as far as headliners go. It seems like usually it's about, give or take, very serious series, but usually it's about a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner and a 1 in 2 chance counting the secondary headliner. I feel like it's been 2 and 3 being photoed headliners tonight. It's been the opposite odds tonight because it's been nothing but photoed headliners tonight. 2 more to go here in the quad break. 2 more to go in the quad. Box 16 is next.
We've done 18 boxes. This will be 19. And we have 13 headliners. That is insane.
That is insane, guys. So I think finally not a headliner, Mike. It is a full-size rep.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Technically, it's a secondary headliner.
Oh, yeah, I counted those.
Chris Johnson,
So, yeah.
CJ2K, beautiful rave, one of 9 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a season, the most rushing yards and receiving yards combined in a season. If you had to guess who won this helmet, who would you guess
no
without looking?
way.
Just
Shane?
guess. Shane!
Shane, oh my God.
He strikes again. Great job, Shane. CJ2K on the Tennessee Titan Rave.
14 headliners, 19 boxes.
Oh, man. Final, by the way, 3-1 Carolina.
Okay.
And the Nuggets did get it back here late. Down 3 at the half, 61-58. Nuggets down. Nice hit there, Shane. Your headliner streak continues.
Oh my gosh.
1 break, 1 box takes a break from winning, right back to winning the next box.
Take a breather. Took a timeout.
If I'm Shane, I'm getting in that multi-sport, getting those Brady entries because Tom Brady helmet still out there, man, right? Alrighty.
Yeah.
And technically, there's 10 out of 30 boxes left, so 1/3 of the entries are left.
Wow.
So if Shane were actually to buy out the rest of the Mix It Up series, he already bought some of them. He can get a better than a 1 in 3 chance at the Brady helmet, plus a bunch of other items, including his boy Steve Young.
Wow.
So it's been a night for Shane. It's been a night for Shane. You
Oh,
mentioned
boy.
19 boxes. How many has he won alone? Like 8 or 9?
Oh, that's a good question.
Probably about half.
8.
8.
So yeah, just under half.
Okay.
But here comes number 20.
Could it be number 9?
number 9
But
for
not
him.
8 boxes, though. Messi jersey, Baker Rave. He had Rams and Russell Wilson Speed Flex.
He had the Kevin Garnett basketball as well.
That's the table.
The Clyde, yeah, he's got the table basically.
Besides Brock Bowers.
Clyde Drexler basketball, the Lionel Messi jersey, Rams running back, Speed Flex, the oh no, that wasn't him. The Russell Wilson, the Andre Dawson,
That was a good one.
and then the Baker Mayfield and the Chris Johnson.
Not bad. Not bad.
Racking it up.
4th and final box here in the quad box. This one actually isn't authentic. It's a terrific safety, Super Bowl champion, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Ooh.
You already know who's going to win this
Oh
one.
my gosh, it
It's
is.
Shane again.
It is. Oh my.
NFC East.
Oh my gosh.
Shane Calamia staying hot in the break room. That is an authentic, by the way, not a rep Shane. Full-size authentic. Congrats on 3 wins. I would argue, though, maybe the biggest winner of that break, though, might be Matthew DeMitt.
Yeah,
2
with the
spots of Brock Bowers Speed Flex.
Yeah. I'm sure
Congrats to Shane and Matthew. Both of you guys did amazing in that break.
I'm sure he's happy there. Yeah. Wow.
It is your birthday, says Ty. Yeah, it must be Shane's birthday. Something's going on. Something's in the water, man, because this dude can't stop, won't stop winning breaks. Nice job there, Shane. 246848 on that win. And I would say let's run it back. Still got 3 flexes left. Barry Sanders, AJ Brown, Bo Jackson speed flexes. So definitely planning to get in this vault break. Still got a 5 in 10 chance at a headliner in the Mix It Up, a 4 in 6 chance at a headliner in the college. We got a 7 in 9 chance at a headliner in the 1 in 4, and we got a 10 in 16 chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Then 1 in 3 in the diamonds, by the way, with that Jettas. So options galore. Question is, where are you guys headed here in the break room? It's 8:52 Central Time. We'll go to at least 9:30, no matter what. Minimum 38 more minutes of breaking. But if we're busy, if we're hot, could be 10 o'clock, could be 11 o'clock, could be midnight. We'll go as long as they want to order, Mike. And I will be honest with you. Given that we haven't been going on as late recently, I'm more likely to want to stay on late.
Honestly.
Because it's one thing if you're staying up late till midnight 4 or 5 days in a row. I've been going home early lately, so if you guys want to keep going, we'll be here with you.
Might as well. We have a juicy chase wheel spin going on, so we'll at least have one of those. And then we've got plenty more breaks and plenty more headliners on the board where that came from.
So get your spots. You know what? I'll probably do a rundown, given that we're a little bit open right now and we are caught up. I'm going to do a rundown, reset the entire break page, give you guys the rundown so you guys know what else we should get into tonight if you want to. I would say to Shane, keep on going, brother. Keep on going, man. You are killing it tonight. Yeah, no kidding. All right, we'll start with that vault break. So 19 boxes left in the vault. We have 9 total headliners plus 2 vault keys. It's an 11 and 19 chance at a headliner or a vault key, which is really, really good odds to say the least. So that includes, by the way, the Bo Jackson Speed Flex, one of the most coveted names in memorabilia everybody's got to have a Bo Jackson in their PC. It's one of those guys that you just got to have one of these in your PC. As a sports fan, as a memorabilia fan, you got to have Bo Jackson, an absolute icon. We have the Brian Urlacher Hydro Authentic. Very, very clean helmet with the blue ink. Let me look at that one closer. One of the best linebackers ever. Love that helmet. We don't get the Bear Hydro hardly ever either, by the way. So a pretty rare helmet in the break room, the Urlacher Hydro. We do have the ripped A.J. Brown Speed Flex. Top 5 receiver in the league, arguably. Super Bowl champion. Love that like dark green helmet. Don't see that look too often in the break room. A.J. Brown. He's a top 5 receiver. How about a top 2 receiver? The Triple Crown man himself. One of the hottest growing autographs and memorabilia. Jamar Chase, Salute the Service Authentic with the orange ink. I love that one. Barry Sanders Speed Flex. The Lion King inscription. The best running back of all time. 10 seasons, 10 Pro Bowls, 10 1,000 rushing seasons for Barry Sanders. We got the George Kittle Lunar. George Kittle, I feel like, is everywhere. WrestleMania, Messi games. I mean,
Yeah, right?
It's the people's champ, George Kittle.
People's champ.
The
yeah.
man of the people. Everybody loves George Kittle. Beautiful Lunar Authentic with the red ink. The more they like you, the more your autograph is worth, right? You find the right person, they will pay a lot of money for a George Kittle Authentic. Bo Nix Rave as well. Nobody, and I mean nobody except for one customer who apparently has his own podcast, Mike, predicted the Broncos to make the playoffs. One person predicted it. Maybe 2, maybe Bo Nix's mom, maybe. I'm not sure. But, you know, a lot of folks blasted Sean Payton for drafting Bo Nix in the first half of the first round. Maybe Bo Nix.
Bo Nix himself? You gotta bet on yourself.
Led all rookies in passing touchdowns this last year. Not Caleb Williams, not Jaden Daniels, not Drake May. Bo Nix. Awesome rave helmet with that blue ink. 9 total headliners if we count the Frank Gore and Jameson Williams, by the way. Over 1,000 yards receiving JMO. Frank Gore, 3rd all-time leading rusher. Likely a Niner hit, which could pair with Kittle. Jameson Williams is definitely a Lion hit, which would pair with the Barry Sanders in the NFC North. You tack on the $200 and the $100 vault keys, 11 and 19 chance at a vault key or a headliner, guys. I mean, you get 2 photoed headliners. For example, you get a Bo Jackson Speed Flex and a Bo Nix Rave Authentic. We're looking at in the ballpark of $2,000 in value, maybe a little bit less, but in that ballpark for less than $200. So options in this vault break. Come and get those helmets, guys. That series is fire. Speaking of fire, mix it up. We got just 10 boxes left. We have 5 total headliners. Dan Marino on that Flash Mini, a guy ahead of his time, a trendsetter. He made passing cool before it was cool. 1980s, guys. It was all about running the ball. Then Dan Marino had 49 passing touchdowns in a single season. That record lasted for 20 plus years until Peyton Manning broke it. And then of course, Brady and Mahomes got 50. Manning had 55 with the Broncos, holds the current record. But a Marino Mini is a must-have in anyone's PC, a Dan Marino autograph. We still have the Manny Machado bat, one of the best third basemen, both as a hitter and a fielder on that awesome Padre team. Steve Young Authentic, the best lefty quarterback of all time for me, a top 10 quarterback ever, 2 MVPs, the great Steve Young, also a must-have. So many 49er fans out there. You will have no problem selling or trading a Steve Young helmet to Niner fans. Julius Erving, an icon of basketball. He is the original great dunker, in my opinion. The free throw line dunk, also a must-have in any PC. All-time hit leader, Pete Rose. Not even a photoed headliner. 5 in 10 chance at Pete Rose, or a 5 in 10 chance at a headliner, including the Pete Rose. Each live break spot purchased in this series is an entry into a top spot drawing for a ripped Tom Brady Speed Flex, which we open at the end. 240 total entries. You get 2 entries for a double spot, 1 for a single. The more spots you get, the more chances that Tom Brady, all it takes is one to win the Brady for as little as $59 in that single. Look at that helmet. I agree with Charles. Let's close out the Mix It Up series, guys, so we can see who wins the Tom Brady. Let's get that college single break to finish the line tonight, guys. Says Mark McAdams. Let's do it. And we'll get the college here in a second. Do have the vault still up as a 4-spot break, which is the North, the South, the East, and the West. That's the NFC and AFC North, NFC and AFC South, so on and so forth. Practice squad. We're down to just 16 boxes left, 10 headliners left in the practice squad. 8 of them are photoed. That includes the 3-time DPOY, tied for the most ever, J.J. Watt. A lot of the authentic helmets in this series worth north of $500, $600, $700. Some of these could be worth over $800. You get them for as little as $49. Michael Irvin, Hall of Fame receiver, still available on the authentic. Steve Smith, 8th all-time in receiving yards, future Hall of Fame receiver, still available for $49. The best safety I've ever seen, Ed Reed, on that alternate Raven authentic, could get it for as little as $49 in the practice squad. James Harrison Camel authentic, one of the most iconic plays ever, that pick 6 against Kurt Warner. Marshall, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season, part of football history, Marshall Faulk. Aiden Hutchinson, that beautiful line alternate authentic. He could be a top 1 defensive player in the league for the next 10 years. That's how good he is. Darrelle Revis on a rare helmet in the break room. A Jets rave. The shutdown corner Hall of Famer Darrelle Revis. A 10-16 chance at a headliner, counting the Mongo and the Warren Sapp. 7 authentic photoed headliners left in 16 boxes, guys, in that practice squad. Diamonds is pretty simple. We have 3 boxes left. One of them is a Justin Jefferson Rave authentic. Hit that gritty, love that white ink. Maybe the best receiver in the league. I do lean Jefferson over Chase only because of quarterbacks. Because, you look at Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. You look at Justin Jefferson, he hasn't played with the quarterback as good as Joe Burrow. So to me, he's the number 1 receiver. Number 1 all time, by the way, in receiving yards per game. His popularity is skyrocketing. All the kids, all the young collectors, they all know Justin Jefferson. In 15, 20 years, that'll be one of the hottest helmets for the future collectors, Jay Jettas. We have the 1 and 4, guys. I know we pulled messy couple speed flexes. There's still so much good stuff left. We have a 7 in 9 chance at a headliner. 7 in 9 chance. Trae Young on the beautiful autographed Atlanta Hawk basketball. We got the Ric Flair, woo, on that belt. The iconic wrestler. Taylor Swift on the autographed album. One of the most iconic singers ever, Taylor Swift. And then, of course, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 2nd most points ever scored in basketball history. 6-time league MVP, the most ever, on the licensed jersey. 3 secondary headliners. Bruce Smith, NFL's all-time sack leader. Not even a photoed headliner. Come on now. Paul Pierce, former finals MVP, former scoring champion Allen Iverson. 2 basketball icons left in the final 9 boxes. College has 6 boxes left. 2 photoed authentic headliners. Both awesome receivers. CeeDee Lamb on the Boomer Sooner. We don't get college all that often in the break room. If you like college, I'll get your spots. Let's get this college knocked out. Steve Smith Sr. on the Utah authentic. Beautiful lid for one of the best receivers of all time, Steve Smith. Secondary headliners include the Warren Moon and the LaShawn McCoy. And we have 4 gift cards left. Let's see here, Mike. 75, 150, 100, and another 150. Those gift cards come with the helmet. It's the gift card plus the helmet, which actually I'm guessing that all the non-photoed headliners. So the Steve Smith will not come with it, and the Lamb will not come with it. But Likely the Warren Moon and the LaShawn McCoy could come with a gift card up to $150. And the Chuck Norris was a Funko mark. Still got the Vault, the Practice Squad, the Diamond. Jerseys, we're down to the last 7 jerseys. 2 headliners left. Roger Staubach, and then secondary headliner Mike Singletary, and then 3 minis left. One of them is a secondary headliner. That would be Aaron Jones. Mystery box tab. We still have the full-size rep helmets up as personals, the jerseys and minis. Rep headliners left include, here he is again, Bo Jackson, the great athlete, Kurt Warner, J.J. Watt, Warren Moon, A.J. Green, Patrick Willis, and we have the 3 Williams, Ricky Jameson, and Kyron Williams are headliners left. And of course, for new collectors with money to spend, I do recommend the headliner package. 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 autographed items, $1849.99. You get 4 headliners just like that. So guys, get your spots. I'll ask you, Mike, a question now.
Yeah.
Now that Messi Bowers, the Rams helmet is gone.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, what's your favorite now? I think we just sold out a Mix It Up, did we not?
Let me see.
I think so. I'm guessing someone just bought it
I
out.
believe we do. That would be Shane.
Of course.
Buying the last 7 spots, just like he did the last time with Omar in there, I believe, as well.
Favorite item left now. Now it gets a little more interesting.
Now, well, so I'm going to stick in the vault since it's our chase wheel spin, and also because of the fact that there's still so many headliners on the board. I want to see that Brian Urlacher.
You're a Bears fan.
I'm
Makes
a
sense.
Bears fan. I want to see, but I have not seen an authentic with the hydro pattern on it.
Yeah, it's
so
clean.
that's cool. I can't wait to see that. So,
All right, Mix It Up is coming up. If I had to guess what would be the hot break tonight, the rest of the way, I would guess to Mix It Up.
probably.
And that is my personal guess as to what might be hot the rest of the night. Get those orders going, guys, by the way. Up until about 8:30, it was nonstop action from everybody. Since 8:30, a lot of Shane. So we need some company. Oh, maybe he doesn't need company if he's going to buy all 8 spots. But
Yeah, right?
let's get him some company.
Yeah.
Mix it up. And go
Number
ahead and
9.
drop me a box number, guys.
That is ready to go.
It's Shane with 7, and who else is in? Julian?
Omar.
Omar, same
exactly,
as last time.
Exactly the same as last time.
Oh,
Omar starts it
spooky.
off. Shane buys the next 7.
All right, so who's got a number, gentlemen, between Omar and Shane? Box number. Box number and to Mix It Up. Nuggets taking the lead, Mike. Up 1 point. Could be a Denver kind of night tonight in the break room and in the sports world, perhaps. So give Omar and Shane about 30 seconds on a box number here. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel, and I'll let the wheel pick. We are winding down in this series, guys. Winding down in this series. Want to make a push to get all 9 of these closed. We can see the Brady entry tonight. So wheel says Shane. All right, thank you, Shane. We'll spin the wheel out of 30 and see what we got coming up here. So 14. 14. Let's go, Omar, says Eric.
I don't have 14. I have 13.
Let me see what I have on the ticker. Mix it up. 13. Yeah, 13 is the closest then. Let's do 13. Let's do 13. That is our closest that we have here.
I thought I was tripping at one point. I was like, wait a minute.
You're good. Lucky number 13, maybe for Shane. Not that he needs any luck at this point. I think he doesn't need any luck. Eric is cheering on Omar, though, looking for a snipe. Let's go, Omar.
Could be.
All it takes is 1 to win. Both of these gentlemen, by the way, looking for the Steve Young authentic, by the way, which makes sense for Niner fans. All righty, guys. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Omar has the NFC South. Actually, it's not NFC South. It's the It's the team break. So my bad.
Oh, right,
Omar
yeah.
has the Bears, Braves, Browns, and Tigers. Shane has the rest. If it's not a Brave, a Bear, a Brown, and a Tiger, it is Shane's.
Yeah.
I'm so used to it. I'm like, NFC South. No.
Right.
Second spot down. Second spot down. No offense, Shane says Eric. Eric likes a underdog story. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't think it's personal to Shane. I think he's just cheering for Omar. Autographed bat of Steve Sachs coming up. Autographed bat of Steve Sachs. So that's one of the non-headliners. 5 in 10 chance at a headliner. A former Dodger Steve Sachs. He also played for the Yankees, the White Sox, the A's, a 5-time All-Star, but the tenure is the Dodgers. Actually, hold on. 82 NL Rookie of the Year is the inscription, which he was Rookie of the Year with the Dodgers. So
Right.
it is a Dodger hit. Nice job there to the Dodger spot, which is Shane Calamia.
Yeah.
Of course, we had to know. Steve Sachs was an excellent player. 2-time World Series champion. 5 All-Stars. Very, very cool hit right there. Not 281 career batting average, too. Rock
pretty good.
solid.
Yeah.
So it's now a 5 in 9 chance at a headliner in the Mix It Up. 5 in 9 chance. Shane Calamia. Very nice, sir. Steve Sachs. All right. What are we doing next? I'm guessing we're running this back, Mike, aren't we?
I would imagine so.
What do you think, Shane?
You guys let us know.
Yeah, you guys let us know in the chat what you want to see. Because you guys do pick what we do. The customers do run this break room, obviously. Let me know. Congrats, Shane, says Omar. Yes, congrats indeed, sir. Congrats indeed, Shane. We'll go as long as you guys want, but we are doing the wheel spin for the vault now. I did say for the night shows, Mike, unless we're busy with breaks, we're closing the wheel spins at 9 to give the people buying early a little bonus reward.
Yes.
So let's run that vault wheel spin next.
That is all ready for you.
Thank you, sir. Maybe somebody gets some bonus money and jumps right back in the break room. Little bonus money, perhaps. I'll be honest, for Shane and Omar, guys, nothing has changed. Brady entries are left. So is the Steve Young. So if you guys want to run it back, we're more than happy to do so, gentlemen. More than happy to do so. All right, 6 clicks coming up. Top name is going to get a wheel spin and a gift card here in the break room. All right, good luck. Got 3, 4, 5, and 6. Guess who?
Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me right now.
This guy can't lose anything right now.
That is insane.
I'm guessing he's getting back in.
I mean,
He better. He's going to get money here.
yeah.
So, Shane, let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, I'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that is how much money you're getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card, Shane.
Oh my goodness.
He is on one tonight, Mr.
insane.
Calamia. He is on one, to say the least.
Yeah.
So I'll give him about 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'll start him on 1. What do we got action into?
We have action in the double for the mixer.
All right.
That's Jeff August buying in there.
There we go. Jeff making moves.
And we have action, it looks like, also in the single for the mixer. Omar buying that first spot again.
And Shane will buy the next 7,
Yeah,
apparently.
I don't know.
That's the trend. Shane starting on 1. All right, good luck, Shane. I'm going to bet it's going to be a high number.
With his
Not
luck,
as high as I thought. Still not bad. 37.
37.
37. Little bonus money for Shane that he can spend in the break room. So looking like Mix It Up is the break to play right now. We're getting down to 6 to go in the double. and 7 to go in the single. Keep it rolling, guys. We get this whole series closed up. We will reveal the Brady winner tonight. Could reveal the Brady winner tonight here at Ultimate Autographs. So, might as well, because we get the single and double done. We're down to 6 just like that. So, might as well get this done tonight if you guys would like. Otherwise, I'm going to call it either tonight or the 9 a.m. show tomorrow at this point, Mike.
Yeah.
It does seem to be a pretty safe bet, if you ask me, that goes down tonight or the early show tomorrow with only 9 boxes left. I'm going to say tonight, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I guess it depends on how much more Shane wants to party, because he has been the leader in that break tonight. No doubt about that. Leader in that break.
Yeah.
It is 9:14. We'll go to at least 9:30. That's the absolute minimum. But if the breaks are bumping, we'll keep going. So many great hits tonight. The Brock Bowers Speed Flex. The Rams dual signed running back. We had this awesome Messi jersey come out of the 1 and 4. It's the 3-star jersey, by the way.
Yeah, brand new.
We know it's brand new, or relatively new at least, because the 3-star jersey represents the World Cup titles they have. So every World Cup you get a title or a little star next to your jersey. Argentina had the 2 stars. Maradona won in 86. I think they won in, I want to say it was 78 they won. 78, 86, and then it was a long drought. Did not win for a long time. But 2022, Lionel Messi led Argentina to the World Cup. He won the Golden Ball for Best Player. Awesome jersey for sure. Mix it up double. Let's get it, says Jeff. All right, Jeff.
Jeff's leading the charge there. If anybody wants to jump in with him.
Mike, who won the Shaq jersey and the Padres jersey?
That would be Ty Percival with the Shaquille O'Neal jersey, the Shaq jersey. And then the Padres Fernando Tatis jersey went to Eric Linnell.
Okay, so Eric would trade the Tatis jersey, Ty, for the Shaq jersey if you're interested. Obviously, no pressure, but if that trade offer is out there, if you're interested. Oh, Ty says we're good? Okay, so is that officially a trade? If you guys don't mind putting that in the chat.
Yeah, looks good to me. Yes.
Okay, so.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'll trade that for you. So, Eric, you are going to be receiving the Shaq jersey, and Ty, you are going to be receiving the Fernando Tatis jersey.
Okay, so there you go. Jersey for jersey trade here in the break room. What's a good trade? Where both sides are happy, right? Depends on what sport you like, what player you like. So, congrats, guys, on an executed trade. For sure. And we'll flip the stickers too and the winner's sheet. So there you go. All right, mix it up. 6 to go in the double. We got 7 to go in the single, guys. Hottest break right now in the break room tonight. It was the 1 and 4 prior to, Messi and the Speed Flexes, but 9 boxes left in the mix it up. Which means, 9 times 8? 72 Brady entries left. Plus, Dan Marino, Steve Young, 2 top 10 quarterbacks of all time. Manny Machado, speaking of Padres. And then the doctor, Julius Erving jersey left. 4 photo headliners. Make it 5, counting the Pete Rose. So 5 and 9 chance at a headliner with the Pete Rose. And sorry, Omar says, Eric, looks like they had a deal already made. But I'm sure Omar will trade with you another time. All these guys here in the break room are good people, good trade community here at Ultimate Autographs. No doubt about that. So, who's in? Who wants more spots? Like I said, up until about 8:30, it was a total team effort. But since about 8:30, it's been mostly Shane with a little bit of Omar mixed in, right?
Yeah.
So who wants to keep it going? Last order about 6 minutes ago from Omar at 912. Jeff also got it at 912. But we are mostly open. So if you want to keep the night going, get those break spots going. Dang you, Ty. LMAO says, Omar, sweet trade. It's all good, Eric. I'm sorry, says Ty. That's okay. That's okay. You guys will definitely have more options to trade in the future. What do you guys want to break? What do you guys want to see right now? I do think those vault helmets are the best, but I will say I want to see the Brady Speed Flex tonight. I want to see who wins the Brady. I love that Barry Sanders Speed Flex. I kind of like the NFC North option to double up. Urlacher, Barry Sanders, one spot, two helmets in the NFC North. Playmaker Vault double up. I guess it's fitting it's called Playmakers because Barry Sanders, one of the best playmakers ever. Jamar Chase, one of the best playmakers today. George Kittle, A.J. Brown, two of the best playmakers today. Bo Nix, the way he throws and runs, he's a playmaker, still available. And then, of course, Brian Urlacher. He was so good on defense that he was a playmaker on the defensive side of the ball. Fitting series name, the Playmakers. Very, very fitting name in that series for sure. So, come and get it, guys. Come and get your spots. Let's rock and roll. Apparently the power's out in Tinley Park.
Oh, that's
So that's not good. So hopefully it comes back by the time I get home
Are we
tonight.
still getting rain here right now?
I'm not sure. I heard it earlier. I don't hear it now.
I made sure to close my sunroof this time, but I'm also very paranoid, so I might go take a peek.
You're good.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be clear right now.
I'm zoning on the brakes, but I just checked my phone real quick, and I had like a bunch of messages, and it was from my fiance and then from the power company, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's not good.
it's not good. So I'm hoping it's back by the time I get home. Mark got in. What did Mark get into? Mark McAdams getting in that practice squad break. All right, Mark. Very nice. That one could go tonight. If it doesn't go tonight, probably tomorrow at 9. Practice squad break is 6 to go in the double. And the single is, let's see, 5 to go in the single. Still got 16 boxes left. 7 authentic photo headliners. Some of the all-time greats, Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrelle Revis, Steve Smith, James Harrison, Marshall Faulk, and the young star Aiden Hutchinson. 7 and 16 chance at an authentic headliner in a practice squad break. Tech on J.J. Watt Mini and the Warren Sapp and Steve McMichael secondary headliners. It's a 10 in 16 chance in the practice squad. So Marky Mark getting his spots. And now's that time of night where I recommend to get your spots immediately because the quicker you buy, the more you keep the night going. Worst case, you buy in and we don't get your break done, you're getting spots that allows the break to fill up early tomorrow at 9. Now, I'm hoping we get these done tonight, Mike. But the good news about the 9 a.m. shows now is that, before we used to have to wait till noon. So we hop off at 11. You guys got to wait 13 hours. Now we hop off at 11. It's only 10 hours. So get your spots. Your breaks will happen soon. No doubt about that. So 9:22. While we wait, this could change based on what we pull. But let's have our preliminary hit of the show discussion, Mike.
Ooh, okay.
This is going to be, I think Messi's definitely one. Just because we don't get Messi, and it's the most valuable item. It's the greatest soccer player ever. I don't think I'm being biased in calling that number one, right?
You got no arguments from me.
Okay. Messi, licensed jersey, Argentina with the 3 stars. That is number one. I think I'm going to... So Baker can be 6. He's number 6. Probably won't be in the video, actually, because we have a bunch of speed flexes and Messi. I'll call Baker 6, Messi 1. I think that's the... I would say 5 is pretty obvious to me as well. I'm going to go with the KG ball as 5. Can I grab that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the hardwood ball. It looks very, very clean. It's extra customized. It looks really cool. But it's not better than a speed flex. That's my number 5. I think 2 through 4 really could go anyway. Would you agree with the 6, 5, and 1? Are you on the same page, or do you have something different for me?
I think I differ a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hit
So
me.
I've got Messi, of course, as number 1.
Okay.
I've got Brock Bowers as my number 2.
Okay.
Because,
Well, I haven't gone 2 through 4 yet. I would say like 6 and 5. Do you agree?
Oh, 6 and 5. Oh, yeah.
I had Baker at 6 and KG at 5.
No, it's so tough because I really like the Raves. But
Yeah.
I'd go Baker. Yeah, I'd go
that
Baker at
helmet right
6. And yeah, KG at 5. Wow, that's tough because, like, that's a really nice KG ball right there. And it's different from what we see here. So I really want to hype that up more. But it's so hard to do when you have ripped
Yeah.
speed flexes out on the board.
Okay, so what about 4? We might have the same one for 4, I think.
4?
It's really hard because all 3 of these are pretty even. Like, it's not easy.
This is ripped 4 times. That's ripped 2 times, but it has 2 signatures. And it hits a little closer to home because the Notre Dame. So I'm going to put Russ at 4.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
I think we got the same thing.
Look, it's really tough.
It
is
is,
really
it's so
tough because
tough.
it is a quarterback and it's got 4 rips. Seahawks, old school, new school, the Wisconsin,
I love the color matching for the
the
Seahawks.
green. I mean, a lot of times this is number 1 or 2, but that's just how good the stuff has been tonight. So that is my number 4 as well, Mike.
Okay. So then, yeah, we are the same because I think you've got.
No, we're different.
Oh, we
We're
are different. Okay,
we are
so
different.
This is where we differ.
It's very close.
Because I have the dual sign Rams running back lid as my number 3. Love Notre Dame all on there as well too, but I've been waiting to see this Brock Bowers, and you know me, I like haunt stuff. So give me all those skulls. Give me that side piece of him ripping the eye patch off to reveal the skull underneath. That's so cool. That's such a nice touch.
I might have to change my mind.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't see that before?
I'll be completely honest. I did not notice
Oh,
that.
dude, it's so cool.
Oh.
Oh, and look at they've changed up the logo on the top here with the Raiders.
No,
Instead
I
of it
saw
being
the logo on the top.
well,
Yeah.
well, instead of it being the swords, it's got like these brass knuckle looking holders for the swords.
I was going to go Kyron Williams, Jerome Bettis because it is 2 autographs and there is the
It is.
play like a champion today. But I did a bad job of not noticing because I gave this a slight edge. Mike, I didn't notice he had the mask there.
If it makes you feel any better, when I was hosting, I believe it was on Sunday, I didn't notice it either.
How did I miss that?
Until Rip pointed it out this morning, and I was like, I love it even more now. I was looking at the skull on the front. I wasn't even looking at the Raiders logo on the side. It's so cool,
All right.
though.
We're boring. We're the same. I was going to be different than you. Look, if it did not have this, I would put it at number 3. But this right here is incredible.
I know, right?
So
Hey, we may come off as boring because we're the same, but hey, I think we know our stuff.
yes,
though.
we know our stuff.
If we're the same, if we're in,
We're knowledgeable.
yeah,
we're
if-
smart.
if we're in agreement, that is awesome.
So
though.
Donnie the Hut got in the vault single. So we have a couple orders that are scattered right now, which I will say, whenever the customers order, they buy themselves more time. So I'm going to give them until 9:35 now. Instead of 9:30, I'll give them 8 more minutes
Okay.
to keep the night going. I will give you guys a little advice, though. Maybe put this in the chat and let us know what break you guys all want to do together, because we're getting an order in the practice squad. We're getting an order in the mix it up. We're getting an order in the vault, but we're not getting in the same break.
Right.
Which it's putting the breaks from 8 to 7, from 7 to 6. But nothing is that close. Practice squad is 5. Vault single is 6. These are 8s. 5 in the college, but that hasn't been moving much. 1 and 4 is 4, but a 4-spot break. And then this is the 4-spot vault is 4 still. So maybe we can come up with the break we want to do in the chat together, because you guys are ordering in different breaks, which obviously it's easier if we order in one break so we get it closed up. I would personally say maybe the mix it up double, given 5 and 9 chance at a headliner, 6 to go. We get 2 more spots at 4 to go. or maybe the practice squad single 5 to go. We get 2 spots more. It's 3 to go. Although this vault single 6 to go, get a couple of spots taken, 4 to go at breaks as well. 4 or less is the semi-magic number. 3 or less is the real magic number. Halfway there gets us feeling good. More than halfway there gets us pretty much sold out. So maybe these breaks that are somewhat moving, the vault, the practice squad, the multi-sport, mix it up. Maybe pick one of those guys and maybe tag team it. Put it in the chat, I'll buy in this break. Then others know you're buying in that break, because I am extending a little more time, but unfortunately, Mike, we're not buying in the same break.
Right,
So
yeah.
we are still a little bit open.
Got to be in unison, guys.
Yes, teamwork makes the dream work. So 6 minutes, 9:35 if we're halfway there on a break. I'll keep going. If we're not at least halfway there, we'll hop off here momentarily. So last call for orders, folks. Ladies and gents, last call for those orders. The Nuggets, meanwhile, now up 5, Mike.
Ah.
Maybe it is my night. Just got to place a live bet on the hockey game. I don't know if you're feeling one way in the hockey game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there is
0-0.
Stars
Not a lot
and
of
Jets.
goals tonight.
Yeah. What's that? Is that series at 3-1?
3-1 Dallas. It's in Winnipeg. The Stars were a slight underdog before the game.
I don't know if I'd touch that. I
Okay.
always second guess it on that.
Can I
especially
bet the
when-
live under since I'm hot with hockey unders?
What's the under?
Let me see. Let me see what the live under is right now. Live under, it's minus 145 though. 4.5. I think
That's not bad. What period are we in?
the first period just ended. Wasn't
That's
this
not bad. That's not bad.
Okay.
I might take that.
Okay.
I usually don't bet unders though.
I used to never bet unders, but I always bet overs and lost.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get on the under train.
I get you.
Like, I don't want to do it if it's like a game I'm very zoned in on or a team I'm very hyped about. But
Yeah, you don't want to bet with your heart then.
I'm not like that big of a Jets or Stars fan. So
No, you're good.
I just want to win.
I have a buddy who is a Jets fan because he's originally from Winnipeg area.
Okay.
And it's not looking too good for him. I said,
No.
hey, how about them Star? Well, after they won Game 7 against the Blues, I was like, oh, that's great, but like, you guys got the Stars now. And he's like, Mike, don't even talk to me right now. I was like, yeah, well, I got to tell you what's real.
The Nuggets one's looking good. They're up 10 now, Mike.
Yeah.
Jokic is 4 assists away from another triple-double, by the way. But Christian Braun's been the star. 19 points. Role player stepping up tonight for the Nuggets. So, guys, what do you think? Last call for orders here. 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Get your spots. Otherwise, Mike, it's been good working with you tonight.
Yeah, we've had an awesome show. I mean, I don't think I've pulled this many headliners ever. And usually Rip and I are pretty good at that in the mornings.
I know.
But this has been nuts.
And you told me 13, 14 headliners. I would have told you we did at least 50 boxes. 40, 50 boxes.
Right?
We did what, 20? What are we at? About 20 tonight?
Go back over here.
20 is my guess, by the way.
I believe we're at 21. 21.
21. Pretty close.
21, and that would be still 14 headliners.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
Still awesome, though.
We did 22 boxes on Tuesday night and 19 last night. And then 21 today. So right on that, like, sort of 20-ish box amount here lately.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We'll get back to 70 on Thursdays in no time. I guess the football season, Thursday nights are what we call 70-box nights.
Oh, my gosh.
Tomorrow night, Mike, because I always say I love our staff. What makes Ultimate Autograph so awesome. We have a lot of different personalities. I've worked with him in training, but never technically a non-training shift. For the first time ever, I'm working with your buddy Nick tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay.
in for Dom tomorrow night, Nick Johnston.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he's going to help me sell that Ric Flair belt because he loves his wrestling.
Yeah, I'm happy that's still on the board for him. Well, we'll see if it makes it through the day, but
Ricky told me that he's never pulled a wrestling item ever before.
he was saying that earlier today
Yeah.
too. So it's coming, Ricky. It's about time.
It's coming for Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think I'm not seeing any more orders right now. So
I
I
am
think
not either.
if something else comes in at the last minute, we'll keep going. But given we're 6 to 8 spots away across most of the breaks, I think we are at a decent sign-off point. I'll give them a couple minutes just in case. I said 9:35, 9:34 now. But in case we are done, final thoughts from you, Mike, for tonight.
I'm speechless, really, because I want to get one of these messy jerseys myself, but I don't have the dough to do it, and
Yeah.
I can't play in the break room. So
It stinks.
that's tough. So I could admire it all I want, and I'm going to take in this moment and savor these helmets before we get them out to our lovely customers.
You're back tomorrow at 9, right?
9 and noon. This will be
9
my
and noon.
last noon show on a Friday. Ricky will be what's the word I'm looking for?
Retaking?
Reclaiming his noon spots.
Yes.
But yeah, well, a little bit of shift around here, but we're still going to be bringing you all the same shows, which will be great.
Yeah, I just got the acceptance letter from Alex, one of our new guys we're hiring, and he's going to be part of
Okay.
our UA After Dark team.
Ooh,
But we got to
okay.
train him. Ricky can't do UA After Dark anymore. We have it this Friday with Ricky and Robbie, then probably a week or two break till we get the new guy trained up.
There you go.
But Alex will be back in. So actually tomorrow night at midnight is the last UA After Dark for probably about 2 weeks. Give it about 2 weeks. Get the new guy in the room next week and get him trained up. Maybe in 2 weeks, a new show coming up. But it's 9, 12, 3, 6 every single day Central Time. UltimateAutographs.com for the break spots. Watch the shows on the YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels just midnight on Fridays. Great job, Mike, co-hosting, producing, as always. Great job to the customers. Thank you guys so much for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.